I will eat your fucking asshole out and then spit it into your mouth, baby bird style. Who wants to go? Call the show. I'll fuck your ass! I want to kill myself! If I think it sucks, I tell you!
The Joe Cronin Show.
Scott?
I didn't want to have to do this, but you made me. Yeah, you campaigning for the belt all night. You were saying you were real and tough, alright. Truth come out, yeah, you a dumb dyke. You said you would put up a fight. Yeah, you face a fright. People dropping over 500 just for you. Then what your mongoloid ass going? What the hell's going on, everybody? So there it is. That's what's gonna happen on Raw Night, man. I'll tell you what, I'm almost fucking asleep right now. Alright? The only thing that kept me awake was the fucking hockey game. The Bruins losing was more entertaining than the fucking Raw show tonight. I'm convinced they are full-on fucking idiots over there at WWE. They are fucking idiots. Super chat. Party. Can't get out of their own way. The Joseph Watts Show. What up, man? Thank you for $1. Dollar in your mom's ass. What's up, man? Thank you so much, man. We are coming to you live, simulcasting all over the place. So, what's up? Testing out a couple different things on a couple different locations. What's up, everybody? Raw did suck. They cut the Undertaker because they have to be off by 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be on the They gotta be off by 11 o'clock exactly every time now. So that's what you're gonna get. I mean, this is what I told you. I've been saying this forever. Like that fucking 11 o'clock cutoff is ridiculously horrible. Like that is the worst thing ever. It's so bad. And Drew Bar, what's up, Drew Bar? I want to say thank you, man, for holy shit, 15 months of subscribing on Twitch. I hope you guys all can go over to Twitch and subscribe on Twitch, especially if you have Amazon Prime. It's free on Amazon Prime. Obviously, we're broadcasting from Corrupted tonight and not from Joe Cronin Show. But, you know, a lot of people have really been angry today. Before I get to the Raw review, a lot of people very angry today, wanting to just go off.
Do you know what it's like to be face to face with death?
No.
Yes, Raw. I'm betting Ricochet and Cesaro will become a tag team, the Super Cyborgs. Joe, watch the first 20 seconds of New Being the Elite episode.
I will.
He'll
Yeah.
be high out of your night.
Is it Dean Ambrose? Because I saw it. Is it when he the Shield mockery? The Goon. What up, Goon? But yeah, I want to say thank you guys for making it over here to my other channel, because obviously we're unable to go live from Joe Cronin's show. Obviously, this has happened to me for years. This is nothing new on YouTube. I've been dealing with this for years, usually 6 times. I think this is probably the 8th time this has happened to me since 2012. A lot of people ask, why don't you grow more? Well, a lot of times it's because of these like delays and issues that go on. So a lot of people are very angry, emailing me and stuff like that. Clearly it was, we don't know exactly what was going on, but, you know, Young Republican, Scott McKinnon, JP and Heather, have all, and a few other people have threatened my channel within the last couple weeks, especially the last couple days. All of them, I've heard some of them, been sent screenshots of some things, and at some point, all of them have made some kind of weird threat on my channel, which is weird that you would want to take someone's channel down for doing YouTube, and it's not easy to do it, so how they did it is very interesting. The way they went about it is very interesting, very smart, I guess, a little bit. Very sort of a savage way of doing something. So, you know, I am going to put the blame on people like that, especially when people create a show where they rip off most of what I do, and they do it in front of 10 people. And they even use my old intro music as their intro and make threats. Also, people like Young Republican, who is, most people believe it is 100% him, as he did say this would happen on Saturday night's episode of Corrupted. And a man last week on Twitter, which I can only account was that it was him on Twitter who mentioned he could do it, or he would do it as well. So, you know, there you go. There you go. That's what people do. You know, they think, well, you know, you do a show, you have a family, you have kids and stuff like that, but then they decide, well, fuck that, I'm a loser, so I want to do something stupid. So sometimes it works. You know, I've already reached out to so many people at YouTube. Sometimes it takes 3 days to get that resolved. So it may take 3 days to get it resolved, or we may be over here. I don't really know which one it is. But we'll figure it out eventually. So if anybody wants to, you know, in the past, a lot of people always say to me, Joe, let's go get him and everything. And I say, nah, let's not do that. I don't really want to go after people and stuff like that. But, you know what I mean? When somebody blatantly says, I'm going to do it a few days ago, and then it does happen, you know, I will say that perhaps it's up to you guys. If you want to know what their channels are, I mean, you can certainly probably take them out pretty easily. So the war has begun, and I've already reached out to some of the core members of my JCS army that I would consider very, very crazy people that like I normally I don't ever do that. I don't like that stuff. I've never attacked anyone else's stuff like actually before, besides verbally, because I don't really believe in that. Like, I don't believe in, like, JD, I don't do what he does where he goes taking people out. I don't really believe in that. And so therefore, because of the, you know, attacks, you know, on my channel over and over again, I was forced to take down all the videos on the channel as a precaution. So, and I will get to the Raw review in a minute here, but I gotta begin this by explaining what's going on. So, you know, saying things like, I hope your kids die, I'm going to take your channel down, I hope your family starves when I take your channel down, what's it going to be like when you don't have a job anymore, what's it going to be like when your wife leaves you, haha, I'm going to take your channel down, and then admitting it's you, Young Republican, or whoever it is. You know, I'm not saying 100% that it is, because I don't really know, but he did say he would do it, and therefore he did it. You know, Ken believes it's him. He told me he believes 100% it's him. Other people believe it's Leatherface, Heather, and JP. It may be them. Also, weirdly enough, Coop the comedian blocked me the other day, and he's friends with them, so there could be something there as well. So there could be an issue there as well. So very, very interesting stuff from there. So obviously I had to come on here and explain that. So there will be, for the people that want Monetize This, all the previous episodes of Monetize This and all my other shows, definitely, if you haven't become a patron, this is exactly why we have Patreon and why I have the JoeCroninShow.net. And very vital that you guys become a patron. Even if you just follow me on Patreon. If you don't have money, I get it. Follow me, though, on Patreon and JoeCroninShow.net, and right here, and on my gaming stream, Battle Royal Battalion, and on Twitch, twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS, because right now, as it stands on Joe Cronin, I am unable to upload anything for a week on Joe Cronin Show, and I am unable to go live for 90 days on Joe Cronin Show. And that, of course, is due to, again, what I believe would be Scott McKinnon or Young Republican. Most people believe it's Young. But mainly people really believe it's Scott, of course. So there you go. So if you want to hear Monetize This, they've all had to be removed. I removed 4,500 videos going back to 2012 on Joe Cronin Show, because what they were doing was they were targeting old videos where maybe like I grabbed my balls, or one video where I poured chocolate syrup on my crotch and said, "Oh my God, I'm shitting on myself." And, that joke alone in the video was only 2 minutes long. And I rubbed wiffle balls on myself and said, "These are like man balls." And I was joking around. And they considered that to be takedown material, at least for the time being. I may speak to the I've already sent the copies of all the screenshots of the names of the people who said they were going to take stuff down. I sent the screenshots to the people I know at YouTube. I sent it to the lawyer who has worked with me other times. I've sent it to one of the YouTube creator members. And so if they can take a look at it and find a reason why they can what they can do a lot of times is they'll look at the video and they'll say, "Listen, you're right, this shouldn't have been taken down and gotten you a strike, but what it should have done is been age restricted." And so they may be able to do that. So again, download Patreon. It's free to download Patreon. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. That is the Patreon account. If you look Joe Cronin Show up, you'll get it. And if you want, go to JoeCroninShow.net. All the stuff is on JoeCroninShow.net as well. So that is the bottom line. All episodes of Out of Nowhere and stuff like that may return at some point, but for right now they're not, and Monetize This isn't. So they'll be either on Patreon in some way or on JoeCroninShow.net behind some kind of wall or paywall or whatever it has to be to keep those videos available for people. And that being said, Tommy, do you have something to say? Oh, God, he's beating off. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, sorry.
That's just nasty.
So, Jake, dude, I watched Raw, and listen, I got to explain this to everybody. Last night, I was really tired as I was streaming. I was streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, and I was dead tired. And I was like, "Oh, God, all right, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. I'm really tired." And this all happened at that point, last night. So as I was like, "I'm really tired. I'm going to go to bed." FanFest is this Saturday. And I want to say, this is fucking amazing that we have over 1,000 people still watching right now. That's fucking amazing. You guys are fucking badasses for doing that. That's crazy. So, thank you for that. Thanks to the people that are subscribing that are new. I get that. I have never once reported any of them for anything ever, or any of those other people, because I wouldn't do that. I just don't do that. It's stupid. And they don't even have kids, and this isn't even their job. They just jerk around on YouTube and stuff like that. This actually is mine, and I don't do that to other people because it's stupid. If I want to say something, I'll come here and say it to you. But now I am saying gloves are off, and you want to play the game, then we'll play the game, because I don't usually pay attention to all this behind-the-scenes stuff, but now I am going to pay attention to the behind-the-scenes stuff. So I will talk to everybody on Patreon who wants to talk to me about how to get a hold of some of these people and how to take them out, because now it is a fucking war. And now you've woken up the fucking old Joe Cronin. And that's all I'm going to really say. You've woken up the old Joe Cronin, and now it's about to get savage, because I didn't really do this anymore. It's been 5 years since I've done anything like this. But now, all the people that threatened me and that basically said they're going to do this or hope it happens or think it's funny that it happened, I'm going to assume that you're part of it. So to the J.P. Bakers and baseball glove Heathers and young ashtray head Republicans and Scott McKinnons, and to anybody else who I think probably had something to do with this, you will not sleep a night in the rest of your lives on YouTube, because I will make it my life's mission to go into my forums and my private messages and my message boards and my email lists. And unlike before where I said, don't do that, that's dumb, I don't want to get involved in that, I do want to get involved in it now. So you may never see the light of day again on Twitter, on YouTube, or any of these places. And pretty soon, the little stupid side hobby that you were doing, that you were hoping would turn into something, is going to be a miserable, empty wasteland. Because now you've gotten involved in my 3 child's lives and in my mortgage payments. And in my FanFest, I paid for Wi-Fi on Saturday at FanFest to be live on the Joe Cronin Show. But now I'm going to have to go live here instead of Joe Cronin Show because of you and all these things that I had set up. So now it's on, motherfuckers. And I actually don't care if you didn't have something to do with it, because I'm going to assume you did. Especially the weirdos that fucking blocked me on Patreon Saturday night, the night that this all happened. I am coming. My army is coming. The Joe Cronin Show army is coming. And unlike the last few years where you claimed I did things I didn't do, now I'm not responsible for what happens, because I don't need to do anything. All I simply need to say is, yes, all of you people who are angry, who are sending me the links to people's things, they are the ones that did it. I think. Unleash the dogs. Release the hounds. And we're going to watch how much worse you feel when you lose your 18 viewers and your little games you play at nighttime. And I bet you're going to feel worse than I do on a 65,000 subscriber platform with my life on the line as my job. Everything rides on what I'm doing here. And yet I believe you will be more miserable without your 18 little buddies and your little stupid show that no one cares about that's going to be going away soon. That being said, let's take a donation and then we'll talk about Raw.
Super Chat Party.
Taker is garbage. Way to ruin your legacy.
I kind of liked the beginning of his... I kind of liked his promo. It doesn't mean much, and I don't care really at all. But that was a better promo than some of the other ones he's come in with. Remember the one in MSG during the Throwback Raw episode or whatever, Jake? Wasn't this better than that? Or am I crazy?
Yeah, the Raw 25 promo?
Yeah, I could be crazy. I don't know.
I think it was better than the Raw 25 promo.
I thought it was all right. Because I was worried it was going to be worse. Now, I did get cut off, but there's no time.
At least it goes straight towards the purpose. It's not as ominous and open-ended as other promos where they're like, are you retiring? Are you opening up a Shake Shack? Like, what are you doing? You know, at least now we know, all right, you're going to take on Goldberg, and it ended on him saying, you're next. So
Right.
I'll take it.
Right, exactly. By the way, I am double broadcasting tonight. So just to the people that saw me on the EWP, it is me broadcasting over there. No one's stealing anything. I appreciate you telling me, though. Because they're in there like, you taking the content. No, it's me. That is me as well. I'm testing something. And obviously the test wasn't very good. The test actually was very good. It proved that everybody knows where to come to on these things. So there you go. But again, if you want monetize this, make sure you're a patron. Make sure you check out joecronshow.net, because obviously there's a whole bunch of things we aren't going to have on YouTube there. So that is, if you're angry about this, you don't think I'm angry about this? I stayed up all night. I didn't sleep. I did not sleep last night. I missed my interview with Bushwhacker Luke because I fell asleep at some point for 2 hours. And I called him and I missed him, and everything else has been ruined. I am dead. I am tired. I fought all night long emailing YouTube and Gmail and everybody. If everybody wants to spam YouTube, spam Gmail, spam people at Google, whatever you want to do, YouTube creators on Twitter, on YouTube, and write them emails. Go to your YouTube page, go down to the bottom, go to help, write my channel in and say you're angry, why is my channel, blah, blah, blah. That stuff does help. I've had things fixed that way before. So if you'd like to do that, feel free to go. Can't hurt. Can't hurt any more than whatever. But I am in contact, hopefully, with some people, and we may get it resolved, hopefully. But, again, it's like 50-50 with these things no matter what happens. But, like I said, I'll be hoping to pull certain things, find out what accounts did what, subpoena maybe. I don't know. We'll see we'll see how far I have to take it. Man, I take it very seriously because I take it as, there's way worse things on on YouTube than some of the things that came down for me. So I believe there's some kind of there's some kind of BS there, and there's got to be something legal there. So that I'll do that behind the scenes. I won't bore you with it anymore. So let's
while you're doing that, do me a favor really quick. Can you mod Glorious Eugene and S. Dollar, because they're not modded on this channel. We need some backup for Drew. He's
I'm trying
to fight
to
all the spam.
There's Glorious. Yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
man. Sorry, Glorious. Let me see.
Gotta fight the spam. But yeah, I mean, like you said earlier, pull up your pants. It's the muscle man dance. They just kept shooting themselves in the foot tonight. Anytime they had a good idea, even the semblance of a decent idea, they just couldn't get out of their own way. From the intro onwards, everything with Brock, I felt was just. I know they like the idea of trying to pull in viewers, but the wrestling audience is very fickle. They don't like to be the bait and switch maneuver. They really, really haphazardly pull that shit out too often, and the audience, casuals especially, don't like that maneuver. It's been proven time and time again. The ratings tanked, and people were really, really upset with it right after Mania when this happened as well, when they said that we were going to get, Kofi versus Seth, and we're going to have, a new champion, title versus title. And what did we end up with? A tag match against the Bar.
Right.
People were livid about that. When they do these type of things and they go out of their way to announce, this is happening, this is important. We've heard that he's cashing in since Saturday. They tweeted it. Stephanie McMahon on Friday said that Brock was in trouble. She never came out and said anything about it, So
well, she said that it will be addressed on Monday. They didn't address anything. They
didn't address a damn thing about it.
They are right now, Jake. I'm glad you said this is what I wanted to mention real quick. Right now, I have never seen WWE ever make so many promises or throw out so many different things that they didn't deliver on. They don't deliver anymore half the time. They don't know what they're supposed to deliver on.
I'm baffled by it because they go ahead, time and time again, and it doesn't happen. It's infuriating. I mean, we've seen it multiple times, and they're just throwing across these storylines, seeing what sticks. I guess Alexa Bliss is okay now. You hear mixed things, but they're tired of the Iconics, apparently. That to them is something they don't want to focus on. They're even trying things out to see if they can save certain storylines by filming them during commercial breaks now. And if they work with the live audience, basically as a, the way to parameters to test to see if it's getting over at all, then they'll put it on the YouTube channel. And then if it gets any traction there, then they'll bring attention to it next week or, at least sometime soon. They're going to do something with EC3, I guess, that way. They filmed a thing with Mojo Rawley where he cut another promo during another commercial break on Raw today. He was talking about him making history at the Super Showdown when he wins the largest Battle Royal. We heard nothing about the Battle Royal or build up for that at all. I figured they'd try and shed a little light on, what they're doing or how it could be impactfully exciting, but we got nothing. They're more worried about, changing people's names and it's frustrating. It really is. Trevor Lee is now Cameron Grimes. That's an important change, but actually making the show a bit more entertaining and less difficult to digest is just disgusting. They have just so much working against them at this point in time. NXT was fantastic live. TakeOver was a blast. That was one of the most vivacious, raucous, lively crowds. They were at a friggin' fever pitch. The arena was coming unglued. And especially because it was such a smaller arena and it was sold out, jam-packed, but it only holds so many. It sounded like a mini WrestleMania crowd per se. Everybody was just completely exploding their pants when Adam Cole won the belt. The wrestling community is alive and well. It's just not being represented at shows like tonight, and there's no reason to be excited for any of this. They have to sit through a 15-minute exchange of an arm wrestling match. When Saturday, under the same company, we got some of the best matches we've seen all year. And then tonight we go and we get an arm wrestling match.
They tried to justify it, dude. You hear Mike it's a great thing. Michael Cole goes, "It's been over 3 years since we've seen an arm wrestling match." He said that.
We never should have seen one again.
That. Yeah, and I don't want to see it. It's been over 3 years since we've had an arm wrestling match here. Like what? What the
should
fuck?
Never have one to begin with. It's wrestling.
Dude,
and Trailbound made a great point, and I noticed this in person at Money in the Bank as well. But he said they're using a lot of optical illusions for the camera. They're setting up the stage to be forward a little bit more, so it takes up more room, and the space around the ring takes up more space to the right and to the left of the ramp. That has more space as well if you look. So they're spreading things out. And I noticed when they used to have the floor seats, they would really pack a lot of people in. They would have 6 to 8 sections, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, now they had 1 and then 2 and 2. So they had 4 altogether rather than having 8. That's a lot less people sitting on the floor altogether. And he's right. You figure you have 3 rows and then 2 sections left unfilled. And now because you're cutting the stage forward more, you're basically eliminating a lot more seats without having to tarp everything up on screen. So they're selling the same number of tickets, but it looks like they're selling out because of how they're managing to push their seats and stage forward. That's a great point because everybody was look at all the empty seats, look at the tarps, look at all the openness and the lack of attendance. And now you're seeing that not be as bad, but realistically, that's because they're now cutting off a third of the arena, as where before it was just an eighth of it for the entrance ramp.
Right. Yeah, that's interesting, and I'm sure it depends on the arena sometimes, but they are doing this more all the time now. 401, what's up?
It's your buddy, it's your pal, it's your friend, Mike Messier. How are you, Jake? How are you, Joe Cronin?
What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? I just smashed my head on my ceiling going up my stairs again, so I'm not feeling too good, but how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm glad that everybody's healthy or on the road to recovery. And I will say this: I watched your earlier thing today on Bully Ray, and just to clarify.
Yeah, we were incorrect about a couple little things like the spitting and that stuff didn't happen. And
that's how it was written in the report.
Mike, yeah, it was written that way. But Mike, let me also say this to you: you were right with your comment you left me. And you can say it again so the people know what you're talking about. But before you say that, I just want to say that, I just thought it was ridiculous that, you would actually take a fan out of the crowd or bring them into the locker room, though, and you would get upset that they would say something. What do you think about that?
Well, here's what I think about it. I'm not terribly offended because I've met Bully Ray a couple of times, as you stated you have. When I met, going back to the Bubba Ray ECW days, we're talking 20 years ago, I met Bubba Ray, and he is a big, tough guy, but I always found him to be quite polite.
He is.
Really loves wrestling. And I'll be honest, I think it's a thing where the women involved were probably a little animated with their displeasure. And as any guy knows, when your woman is upset, that can put you in a tough position where you're trying to run a business or you're trying to do a wrestling show in this case, and you've got an angry, animated, sexy wife who wants you to take care of business. And I think as a guy, who can't feel for Bubba Ray in this position? He was put in a tough spot. That's how maybe I'm trying to be too babyface on Bully Ray, but I think he's a mature guy at this point. I think he was in a tough position, and he did the best that he could given a circumstance. And let's say this, the fan was neither asked to leave the arena, nor did the fan feel threatened or insulted enough to leave the arena. So, hours later, he goes home and puts up a Twitter fest about it, looking for attention or maybe a possible settlement or some free tickets or some sympathy or whatever he wants. But to me, I'm on Team Bully Ray on this one, guys.
I hate the whole thing. I like Bully Ray a lot, too. I respect him. And, Mike, if you've probably heard my story. I was messing with him online, and he could have shit on me at an event. And although he did at first, which I think was a message he wanted to send almost, and I almost think, he was waiting. And then he came back, and we had a good talk about things. But the fact of the matter is, I don't like his Twitter response about, don't say things to wrestlers like this in 2019. I disagree with that. I think you should say whatever. Fans used to throw things in the ring. Now you can't yell at a wrestler or somebody, so I think that's ridiculous. But I also don't think he did anything really that crazy. But, I mean, I honestly think that the fans should have just been ejected if they were that mad. Like, hey, this guy's saying, this type of stuff. Just, can you get rid of him or warn him? Giving him a warning would have been fine. Hey, dude, if you keep saying that type of sick stuff to the wrestlers, you probably are going to get kicked out. Like, that's different. Okay, you were warned. Like, that's not so bad, but I think they handled it wrong. So I actually hate the whole thing. I hate what the fan did, kind of. I hate what everybody did, to be honest. But in the end, like you said, hey, at least the guy didn't get booted. And to him, it's probably an awesome experience. He got to get yelled at in the back and then brought back out, and, the guy's a heel. I don't know, it was kind of interesting, but it's not that big a deal to me. I just think it's a little weird that
But you have Bully Ray yelling at people in the audience, 20 years ago, telling mothers how to teach their daughters to go suck dick that are in attendance. Literally, he would say the worst things possible to, generate heat from the crowd.
Yeah.
And from other people that were not even with this guy, just happened to be sitting in his vicinity, said that, yeah, he was attacking the heels, but like you do, he wasn't being like the worst. They were reacting to him. And he was like, oh, could you sleep with your fat husband, Bully Ray? But that was after she called him a virgin, It wasn't him just outright being like, you cunty whore. No, there was a lot of back and forth. So,
and who cares if he did say that?
Exactly. He didn't throw anything at her. He didn't try and jump the railing and get involved in the match. There was no actual assault. You're a heel. The day you can't yell things at heels is Christ, wrestling really is dead.
I really said that.
Bully Ray should have pulled her back at all, or him back at all. I mean, but he looks sensitive. It's like an SJW, ploy there. Oh, don't disrespect the women now, you hear?
Well, yeah, he came in like a white knight.
Absolutely.
He even said it on his Twitter account, like, oh, I can't. He purposely put that in there, like, I can't defend two women, and it's weird because he's not like that. Normally, he shits on those people. In fact, I think he normally has very strong, Republican views and stuff like that. So this is very weird to me that he went and said that, and I just said, so what's next? If I call you. Because I've heard wrestlers call fans like, oh yeah, sit down, homo, or a sit down retard. Like, hey,
Yeah.
I've heard that from wrestlers. So, but I've also heard that from fans. So you tell me if I yell like, hey, douchebag to the you're a douchebag. Hey,
I've been at the shows and they're like, sit down, fat fuck, and I'm like, give me back my nachos. Shit happens.
Yeah, so I don't.
What more do you want?
What are you not supposed to say?
You're supposed to interact with people. It's the same thing. You go to a stand-up comedy show, or you go to, that's what happens. It's part of the entertainment of the entire. Now, no wrestler should ever be touched, assaulted, grabbed. It's different if he went and reached through the bars and grabbed her ass. Kick his ass. That's wrong. You don't touch somebody.
Right.
But to speak with them, especially when they're engaging in you first, that's messed up. And I did point out afterwards, it was F4W, when we read their article, I was reading it on the air when we were making the podcast together. They had listed it oddly, saying that Bully Ray had put his hands on him and spit, but that wasn't the case. The heels beforehand that were working with him, one had slapped him, one sprayed a perfume, one had went ahead and like kind of spit back at him, but it was while they were going back and forth with each other. Bully Ray just had him pulled in back and lectured him like a salty, vengeful white knight. Well, so, it's just really bizarre.
Let's play a couple of donations. A lot of people want to say a lot of shit, it looks like. And what's up, guys? I give you a lot of credit, everybody, for making it over here from Joe Cronin Show. Just, I'm not able to go live for 90 days. I am not able to upload for a week. So you will not see a video on Joe Cronin Show for a week. So the only thing I can say to you guys is all the videos that are on there throughout the week, if you can, go give them a watch, you know what I mean? Just to keep the channel moving. Hit some like buttons, hit the watch page. There's only like 30, 40 videos that are uploaded because I had to get rid of 4,500 videos on that channel in order to make sure that it was okay. So again, give my Joe Cronin Show channel a watch throughout the week just to give it some motion and keep it alive in the algorithm. And like really, that's important, to be honest. And then we'll be back on that channel next week uploading, but I won't be able to go live there. So this is the live location, plus Battle Royal Battalion, my other YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to that also. And all the old videos and many things now are going to be done on Patreon, on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. There it is. A lot of people have become patrons. And so there you have it. And we're also live on Twitch as well. Now let me play these donations that I promised. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Fucking Mongoloid JB. Thomas Finton? Oh, my God, Thomas Finton?
Rest in peace, Raw's third dark hour. I guess Vince didn't think that was good shit. What a terrible Raw, and I swear eating Wendy's can't bring me out of this depression from WWE. Maybe I should call up Debe.
Oh, man. Debe. Miss Debe. Thank you so much, Thomas Finton. What a nice donation from you. And shout out to Sith Negan and everybody who donated on Twitch last night while I was doing my gaming stream before all hell broke loose. And Sith Negan, man, he dropped 25,000 Twitch bits last night, and he dropped 50,000 throughout the week. So that was fucking awesome. I've broken a TV. I've got a ban on a channel for 90 days. All kinds of bad shit. But the good news is Billy Ray Allen just subscribed. And the other good news is, guess what, guys? For the first time ever, this channel is about to hit double digits. 9,999 subscribers.
Here we go.
We are close to 10,000.
Here we go. Oh,
hell yeah.
No!
That's awesome.
No!
Kill me, 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 kill me. Kill me. Let's beast with Rakanbra.
Let's beast! Mike Litteris. Thank you, Mike Litteris. What did you think about, well, do I want to ask you this or do I want to play another one?
Play another one.
Let me play a couple more because we're behind. But I'm going to write that question down so I don't forget it because I wanted to ask you. But yeah, I think the WWE has really done a miserable job of stringing stuff along and then not delivering on things. They have not delivered on so much. They have showed you something and then never brought it back again or brought it back later with everything. And that's Mojo Rawley's a great example. Daniel Kinnison. What's up, Daniel Kinnison? Thank you for subbing to the channel, man. Instead of, wow, we actually just hit 10,021 subs. So thank you guys. Holy shit. Over on Joe Cronin Show, we hit 65,000 subs. We were gaining so much steam over there. But it happens.
Smoke weed every day.
Nikki J.
DA Weed God is here. If IT wasn't for Diablo I would have went to bed. WTF was the point of the video, Steph, and why the fuck don't to just have all stars on all shows? This is just scattervy and dumb shit. Love you Jake, and the one and only Joe is God.
Thank you, Nikki J. Smoke up, baby. I actually rolled my eyes when when Michael Cole, like when Charlotte was coming out, he was like, "Oh, the wild card rule is in effect." No shit, it's in effect every week, I thought. Fucking idiot.
It wasn't until now.
Fuck you, St. Louis blue fucks. This whole shit has pissed me off. Luckily I didn't succumb to watching Raw. I am about to plow my chick Joe.
Yeah.
Hopefully Bruins will pull their head out of their asses.
Yeah, man. Hey, I mean, you know what? It's a war, Alabama. We won, they won, we won, they won. Let's go, baby. You know? I mean, hopefully the Bruins can... They usually bounce back from losses, so... It's probably going to go to Game 7, I think. Bailey said Bruins in 6. I think it's going to 7.
I was with Bailey at 6, yeah.
Wow. Jay, Niners fan. What up, Niners fan? I like the Niners, even though I'm a Patriots guy in Boston, but I like the Niners. I've always liked them since I was little. It's a weird thing. Thanks for subbing to the channel. And Jimi Hendrix, holy shit!
Fuck's it.
Do you think that's the real Jimi Hendrix, Jake?
It's got to be.
Oh, my God,
He got
dude.
some powerful shit these days. I bet you he's back from the dead.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't believe it. This is like a dream come true. Now if all the Beach Boys would subscribe.
That fucking fanny pack. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on Bray.
The Bray fanny pack?
Yeah, pull up your pants.
I'm stuck on if I loved the shit out of that or if I hated it.
I loved it. Not to sound cliche, but oh, my God. Because the backstory behind everything, him being told he was being let go because they wanted him to lose more weight.
Yeah.
And, Vince having the puppet Vince, the boss, that comes out and basically forces him to exercise. Come on, you little piggy. Oh, you only like chocolate? Everything with Huskus instead of, Husky Harris.
Huskus, yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. All the little inside jabs that you can't be anything unless you're muscular and fit. And did you see his fucking arms?
Yeah, dude, he's got
Jesus
fucking meat arms.
Christ, he's massive now.
You ever get lost in the woods, you can eat Bray's arm for a month.
Yeah, at least 2 weeks.
King Brian, what's up?
Raw was more horrible than seeing Lars take a steaming crap in your toilet. Even Undertaker's promo was a generic snoozer.
Yeah, I guess goddamn, I thought the Undertaker's thing was one of the better things of the night, to be honest, but I felt like he had more energy than usual. King Brian, thank you, man. But I guess a lot of people are saying they hated it or they didn't really like it, so I don't know.
It feels cheap. I think that's the problem, is that it feels so cheap
true.
Because we didn't get him at Mania. This is the first real thing we've gotten from The Undertaker this year, excluding him and Elias together. And it just feels very manufactured. Obviously, it all is, I know in that sense, but because of the Saudi money, it feels dirty. It's got that kind of dark cloud on top of it, so it just feels, unfortunately, unnatural. It doesn't feel worthy of The Undertaker.
Oh, shit.
This is
Can you
what
hear
it's
these?
like to watch
Not yet.
Monday Night. Oh, what the hell am I staring at? What the fuck?
Whoa!
Oh, Vince McMahon, you're killing me. Vince McMahon, this wrestling give me a disease. Oh, Monday Night Raw sucks. Oh,
You piece of
SmackDown
shit.
also sucks and oh. If they call someone up from NXT, I know they're gonna get really bad quickly. Oh, I wanna die. Wrestling die. I wanna die. Every Monday night.
Man, that's a long one. I love it, though.
Raw was completely missable. Illogical booking.
Yep.
I don't even have the energy to complain about Raw anymore. Vince, you've beaten me down. I surrender to your horrible booking.
You beat me down tonight. Can't find that video anymore. Bison News, thank you for the $15, Bison News. I agree with you. It was generic. It was just a waste of time. They just need to get the Saudi show out of the way before they can even get back to anything. But
And when they do come back, they've only got, a week to build, or 2 weeks to build for the next show?
I guess, and even that probably won't be good, so whatever. Bison News, thank you for the $15. Let me take a pause real quick to ask you this. Did you hear yet The entire interview with Wade Keller now with the part 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this on the show this morning or no?
We started to. We got into a little bit of it, and we talked about the Stone Cold part of it. And,
oh my God.
Some of the
Brock,
Brock Lesnar not going ahead and be willing to do anything that Dean brought up. Dean came up with 15 different match ideas, and
he literally brought up everything we ever had a problem. Not everything, but a lot of the things we had a problem with Dean. And it was amazing. It was like there's that.
It confirmed that we were pretty much 100% spot on just about with every single observation / opinion we had.
Yeah,
and he still refuses to outright shit on anybody. That's what I really.
He doesn't need to.
I
think he's right. He doesn't even need to. He just needs to say, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's what he basically said. He said that. Like, he said multiple times, like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. It's bad. Like, he basically said, it was like, dude, listening to Dean the other day was like listening to my own, like, Raw review or something. He was like, they don't know what they're doing. It's horrible. It's miserable. Like, we do this build-up, and I'm coming out there with a wagon, and then it goes nowhere. I'm with Brock Lesnar. Just the Steve Austin podcast. What the hell was that?
Yeah, he didn't want to get personal. He didn't want to bring up his life stuff. He said he was so excited to talk wrestling with Steve. And, he's the champ. He's going to come in there. They're going to talk about their favorites and what you enjoy. And instead,
I don't agree with that. That's the one I don't agree. I really don't. This is the only thing I don't agree with Dean on. You need to go in there.
Because they wanted to humanize him, but he just isn't comfortable bringing that stuff up. So, I mean, everybody has their own personal level, I guess. That's the one thing he doesn't like to touch on is his past. Oh. And they brought up something questionable, something about arrests or drugs or something like that, and that's what really set him off. And when they did that, when Steve brought that up, he shut down.
Well, I think because he said, hey, I told them I don't want to talk about any of this, and then the first thing like he said that Steve went into was that, and so right there he was like thrown off, like what the hell? Told you I didn't want to talk about this. This is the whole podcast, and he knew exactly what it was too, because in the interview he was like, yeah, I think Steve was trying to get some kind of like emotion thing out of me and whatever else. Why not? I mean, I think Steve was trying to be like, let me show people, Dean Ambrose. But I think Dean Ambrose, what he didn't realize is some guys like to take a lot of their life and then they like to turn that into the character.
Yeah.
With a little bit
of...
He
was the opposite. He took his life and flipped it.
That's exactly right. Dean Ambrose likes to take a character or take a fictional version of himself and create something out of it. He doesn't like real life stuff coming into his character.
Yeah, nothing based on his own reality. He wants to separate the two.
You find that out from hearing all the stuff he talks about. So that explains why he was so offended with what Steve Austin was doing, where somebody else might have opened up, and it would have been better, quite honestly. And I think from Dean's point of view, the other thing Dean was thinking was, I'm not going to be all vulnerable. I'm the WWE champion. And so now you're trying to make me into this vulnerable thing and put me on the spot, and I'm the champion. I'm not doing that. So I get what he did, but it was a horrible interview and a horrible time, and they both just wasted our time. I wish they'd almost just fought. They got mad at each other and had to fight during that fucking podcast because it was so goddamn boring. But anyway, let me play some more donations here. See what people are saying.
Super Chat Party.
Freddie Mitchell, thanks for upping your pledge on Patreon from 2 to 5. Thank you, Freddie Mitchell. Bray Wyatt's Buzzard Puppet, thank you for the $1. And I appreciate everybody who's been signing back up on Patreon, man. That's huge. Christian, thank you for saying you love the stuff. More alerts coming as we're live on Twitch and on the YouTube channels as well.
Yeah, I mean, Christian King is right. Look how much we had to get through to get any wrestling tonight. Again.
Oh, God. Several NXT superstars get new ring names.
Yeah, I was mentioning that a bit before you had taken off before. And
I missed it? Oh, shit.
Trevor Lee is now Cameron Grimes. Jesse Alvin is now going to know as Jesse Kamea, Kamea. Adrian Joud is now Arturo Ruiz, or Ruaz.
Ruas?
Yeah, Ruas, so Ruiz.
Oh, Ruiz.
Should be
Super Chat Party.
James Worley didn't know. I think it was Vikings fan.
Bry Guy, thank you, man. I appreciate that, Bry Guy. Yeah, Vikings fan is another target of mine and the JCS Army with his dumb little show.
That's that might be your winner chicken dinner, Joe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that might be it.
Might be one of them. I don't know.
Yeah, Luke Menzies is now Ridge Holland, and Eric Bugenhagen with the stash is now Rick Bugez, Bugez.
What?
Or Bugs. Yeah, so Bugenhagen is now Rick, R-I-K, Bugs, B-U-G-E-Z.
Oh, my God, dude. Just make him like Ricky.
So instead of Bugenhagen's Bugs.
Why
I'm
not make
imagining.
it,
Could
what?
be Buges, but Bugs, I'm imagining.
Oh, my. Well,
Pronunciation is not my strong suit.
One weird name for another weird name.
That's gotta be Kane. My name is Kane, and I'm donating.
That still fucking makes me laugh.
Here are some random thoughts.
Okay.
Cole said there has not been an arm wrestling match on 3 years. Just wow. Firefly Funhouse was funny as fuck. R-Truth is funny for the wrong things. Undertaker is bored with life. Brock waits till Friday to cash in. Kill me.
Dick has herpes. He may not cash in. He may still not cash in. And also, Cole killed me, man. We haven't seen an arm wrestling match on Raw in 3 years.
And then the shit he pulled with Lesnar, too. Like, you want to get an advantage, not beat somebody down.
Right.
TSS2 last video was nut busting.
I'll have to play it.
Pew pew goo.
Pew 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 pew. Will Tactics, thank you for the $1.99. Will Tactics, what's up, Will? I'll have to check.
I'm hearing now it's getting even more difficult, Joe, to actually get access to Vince McMahon to want to change promos and things like that.
Because he's had enough, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of like what's written is there, and that he's having less open door policies and access to him.
Jesus.
And a lot of people are brokenhearted with this whole Dean, first with Jericho and then with PW Torch. So.
Broken-hearted? Did you say broken-hearted?
Yeah,
what do you mean by that?
Yeah, they said that a lot of the backstage hands and the people that handled the day-to-day operations were thankful that he praised them, but the writers were very broken-hearted.
Oh shit! Cold Army with the bit
Fuck
straw.
the haters, brother. Z. Fell asleep during Raw. Glad I woke up on time for your show. Too sweet. Much love.
Thank you, Cold Army,
Joe
for
Cronin,
the bits.
baby.
I love you, man. Hey, listen, I don't mind the haters. It's the fucking troll cunts who take down the shit and take your life away. That's what sucks. But hey, whatever.
Jesus Christ, fuck Raw. Did you see the blood-filled mosquito that got swatted on Seth's back? You can't come any faster. Fuck whoever did this. Anything you need, let me know. Glad to see Tommy's mom has her own show on the USA Network. # the Radks. 210 skook me.
Andale Peasy. What's up, man? Thank you for the 316. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on, dude. I can't wait to do my AEW reviews. My full AEW reviews will be on Patreon, but I will be doing live reactions to AEW, and I guess I'll be able to go live from the Joe Cronin show right before.
Hopefully they do it Tuesday and it'll replace SmackDown. Because SmackDown will be on Fridays.
That's
and that'll replace
double the work.
Keep your grass cut, Joe. Watch out for the snakes. Snake.
Yeah, thank you, Mike Clitoris. Thanks, man. There's a lot of them. They want to take you down. But you know what? The war is coming back, man. It's going to be a silent war, too. Nobody will know it's happening until it happens. The Cerebral, 1. Thank you for subbing to the channel, man. Have a drink, baby. We're over 10,000 subscribers on Corrupted now, man.
I don't know if you see the picture that I copied to you on Skype in the Skype chat that Kyle Martin had sent us. But it basically shows, that's a few minutes into the intro of Raw when Shane's coming out. And you can see what I'm talking about. Like they people are more spaced out and you can see on the, the non-camera side, there's just so many missing seats and it is worse in other areas. That's just a direct on view, but they're not packing people in as tight in the ringside as well anymore either.
Yeah. Yeah, that is weird.
They're trying to, make it look like they're selling out more than they actually are.
Jay Wilson, what's up, man? You going to make another Diablo? The Revival versus Drew McIntyre won in that match with the Usos and the Roman. The crowd was cheering a little bit. C-Man, thanks for the sub. They were kind of happy about it.
I know what they were going for. It's just, it's so unfortunate the Usos are playing second fiddle to all this now when, Money in the Bank, they beat Daniel Bryan.
Oh, shit. You hear these?
Keep your head up, Joe.
Fuck.
You have a loyal fan base who'll follow you no matter what. I know I for one definitely will. Fuck the haters. Even though I'm in the UK and it's way past 4 AM, I never miss your shows. Finger right he out motherfuckers break a neck.
Thank you, Why Hate, for the 633. Yeah, man, I don't know how you guys do it in the UK. You guys deserve badges. Dude, the WWE should be, like, really, like, sucking ass over there. Like, the people in the UK, man, they'll stay up and watch this. I can't imagine it. How the hell? I'm falling asleep at 10 p.m.
Well, those, tabby-loving bastards. They only have, like, 6 channels on cable, and, they're not allowed to use Netflix or view any memes, so they need the wrestling.
That's all you guys have to do out there.
That's terrible.
It's like
That's
Arizona.
what we're coming down to. Freedom of speech everywhere.
Angie Law, thanks for subbing to the channel. There's so much going on, man.
Can't think for yourself.
Well, that's what happens. You can't think for yourself, or I can't think, or we can't think for ourselves, like as a whole.
As a whole collective.
Yeah. No, that happens. Siphon C4, what up? Thank you for subbing to the channel, man. We'll let some more people go through it here.
Waiting to see what rolls in. But yeah, you figure the Usos, they just went ahead and they beat Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We thought it was going to be for the titles. It wasn't. Now they're playing second fiddle to Roman. The Revival, they've done nothing of note.
Wow.
At least they're getting TV time, but it wasn't an awful match by any means. It's just not that exciting. The crowd really isn't into it because they don't have a reason to be.
David Delicious, 6 a.m. in Germany. Yeah, the crowd, they only can get excited about, like, sort of these little things. There's nothing else to know what to get excited about because no stories make any sense. Everything's so convoluted and confusing.
How do you feel about Jay White Switchblade?
Chris Jug, thank you, Chris Jug, for the super chat party. Jay White, like the guy from the guy in New Japan. That Jay White?
I'm assuming so.
Is he champion still? I really do. I mean, I think he's from like Australia or New Zealand or something like that. I think he's pretty good, but I haven't seen a lot of him, so I really can't tell you 100%. He's younger though, I know that. It's like Dean Ambrose is a year younger than me. I'm a year older than Dean Ambrose.
Jay White is 26.
I guess, yeah. He's in his mid-20s.
26 from New Zealand.
Okay, New Zealand, yeah. Better get that right. Australian.
I've enjoyed him.
He's pretty good, yeah. I haven't seen a lot,
Bomb dropped. Let's go, JCS. You guys can't let us enjoy the content.
Castle JMS, what's up, man? It is a bomb, and it's coming, motherfucker. I have so many people with so many threads with so many things that are going to do so much that it's really going to be like a Cold War on the internet coming up. It won't be talked about on the shows live, but behind the scenes it will be fought, and it's going to get interesting. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. If you have any information or you want to talk about it, make sure to jump in my Discord and Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, and email me, joecroninshow@yahoo.com. And if you're a $10 patron, make sure you get the gold VIP badge on Discord. I mean, there's just so much, man. This is going to be a fun time over the next couple weeks, man.
Super chat.
Might take a couple weeks, but it's going to be fun.
First time donating. Love your show and you.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you stepped up in the first time. Outswitch, thank you so much, Outswitch. I
So much
appreciate
support.
that.
That's awesome.
This is crazy, man. I can't believe so many people got in here.
Sudden Impact Gaming subscribing now. Yeah, I didn't take note of that, but Cage Side Seats makes a great joke, too. The Undertaker threatens to retire Goldberg, who's already retired. I didn't even consider that in his promo. Whoops. I mean, you're not really gonna,
my God.
End the career of Goldberg when his career is already over, I guess, but...
There is my Discord, by the way, in the chat. So if you guys want to join the Discord, there you go. In case you want to jump in the Discord, just anybody else. And remember, if you're a $10 patron, make sure you get the gold.
You're next and keep your son's shirt on. You know, like
that.
What else is he gonna say?
Your wife isn't gonna be in the front row. You won't be next with your kid.
Just make sure you don't kiss him on the mouth. You know, like
like Tom Brady.
like or Titus.
Do you want to be like Tom Brady? Allison Chains just subscribed on Twitch. Thank you so much for the support on Twitch.
Holy shit, what a night.
Tomorrow night, we're going to be live on my YouTube gaming site as well, where you can become a member, and that's going to be a whole fun time over there, too. What else is there? Well, there's plenty of stuff to talk about. I'm just kind of like letting you guys, I'm letting you guys donations play because there's so many. I think people are just...
Yeah.
This is one of those rally nights for Joe Cronin, I believe. So thank you.
Super chat.
Jimi Hendrix, Allison Chains.
Call myself my own name like an idiot.
Interesting statistic. Brock Lesnar has worked more Raws since WrestleMania than Trasha. Probably for the best, though. Her used-up VAJ has gotta be a tuna waffle at this point.
Oh, boy. Well, she's busy on Instagram calling herself Mercedes again, so...
Yeah, she changed her name back and... Mercedes Varnado.
Spaz Phoenix, thank you for the $10 Canadian. Oh, Canada.
There was a report over the weekend, though, Joe, that said that she met with Vince in New York and that she's expected to make a return towards SummerSlam time.
Oh, really?
But I hadn't heard anything concrete with that. That's the same thing as saying CM Punk's going to AEW. Like, everybody's saying it, but no one said where they heard it from.
Yeah.
This was coming out of, Wrestling Observer as well. He said things are said to be better and she could be back sometime this summer.
Oh, well.
And they had a meeting May 23rd.
Wow.
But I figured, I don't know. We'll see. It's up in the air. But last I heard, she was extremely unhappy still.
She's like, she's going to come through the crowd and attack someone and do like the exact Dean Ambrose story, but like in WWE. Hello, caller. Yes.
Yeah, it's come to my attention that you opened up this show accusing me and YR striking your channel.
Oh, you are going to feel the wrath soon, my friend.
Do you got facts and evidence? Because I would watch what you're doing, Joe. Because if you're threatening war on my channel, are going to take me down.
I didn't say I was threatening any war. I just said we. Oh, really? Because Young said he was going to do that. So, where have you been?
No, actually, I was in your corrupted chat, and when you made the statement that you were going to. Well, what you did was you said, my name is Scott McKinnon, and my finishing move is I violated YouTube's terms of services for saying the N-word or whatever you said. So
Yeah.
I came in there in your troll accounts, and I said to you that if you want to play hardball, play hardball. So I can understand your misinterpretation. Apparently you got a 90-day strike now I was unaware of. It was just brought to my attention. I'm not fucking striking your channel. I'm going to tell you who the fuck is, though, Minnesota Vikings fan. And he's been also issuing all those dislikes to Ken because they're capitalizing on the fact that everybody's blaming me and YR for everything. I've never had a problem admitting anything in this community in the past. Not once have I ever denied anything I've ever done. And I wouldn't deny if I put a flag on your fucking channel, especially after you threatening mine, but I don't fucking do that shit. But who does is Vikings and his entire crew, who also call me 45 times a night from unknown numbers, and I talked to Big D on the phone. It was them. And he was trying to dox me like, oh, you live in Prince Albert, and how's the weather there? And I got your number, ha, 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 kind of fucking thing. Them guys,
I'm not responsible.
Show,
I can tell you what's happening is I'm not responsible for what happens going forward. But I did say, although Ken believes 100% that it's Young, I did say to Ken, and Ken did say to me, and I did say to him that I don't believe it is, that he doesn't, and I don't believe that it really is you either. But I don't know what's going on now. So I don't know what's going to happen next.
Because I'm telling you. It's not fucking me, and if you get your zombies to come and attack my channel, it's not going to be good for anybody. Because without facts and proof, you can't go making them accusations, Joe. And Vikings is sitting back laughing at everybody right now.
Oh, Vikings won't be sitting anywhere soon.
Well, that's him doing it. You banned him off your show for a year. Did you see in Ken's chat on Insomniac? I'm just watching the replay of this shit now where fucking Minnesota Silver rolling in there, and he's freaking the fuck out over his friend Vikings being banned on your show. These guys are all in it together. Big D, Minnesota Silver Roll, and Vikings. They're sitting back and flagging and disliking Ken's channel, knowing that you guys are going to blame me and Young. I'm telling you right now it's them, because they're calling me nonstop too, and calling pro-violence and anybody else in the community for that matter. This is what these guys are doing right now. Going at everybody. So,
and they're
just telling you, man.
They won't be doing much for long.
Well, I hope not, because it ain't fucking me. I'm at work now for the last 4 days. I don't got time. Everybody's been bringing this shit to me. I had no idea about your 90-day strike. Not a fucking clue till today. I talked to Dave Rose about it all day. And he knows, just like the fucking Keys thing, he believes me. And, you know, he's a pretty good judge of character. So, I don't know, man. Take it for what it's worth. But I'm telling you right fucking now, it ain't me or Young. And, man,
how do you know it's not Young? Everybody believes it's Young.
Because he has a phone and you can't flag channels from your phone.
Yeah, but he also creates a million names, and he has a zillion names, and he lines up dislikes on people all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Even with that, you can't flag a YouTube channel unless you have a PC.
Yeah, you can.
There's no option. I don't see it on my phone.
Oh yeah, you can.
There is no option to flag a channel.
No, it was very it was very visceral. It was very coordinated. What happened? I can tell you that.
Oh, 100%. And who's more coordinated than them guys, man?
They're fucking retards. I don't know. What do you mean? Like, no, they're not. Like, they're dumb.
No, they literally live in a retard home. Like, I'm pretty sure that's for, like, I don't know, like mentally challenged people or something. There's hospital beds in there, but IVs hooked up to them. And special ed probably is Big D, probably the same person. He obviously has a disability. These guys all live in a special needs home where they got home caretakers or something, and they all are unemployed but no life. So I'm going to tell you right now, these guys have a lot of time in their hands to orchestrate something like this. So it ain't me, man. I wouldn't do that to somebody's channel. Despite everything that's ever happened, I would never flag anybody's channel or try to cost somebody their job, because it is your job.
It takes more than one. It takes a lot of work to do it. Thank you, Scott. I get what you're saying. All I am saying is,
it was me.
The fire is coming. The fire is coming. I didn't say we were going to do anything to anyone particularly, really. But all of those people mentioned, I'm just telling you right now, the fire is coming. And, yeah, you heard it right there.
Damn. Fire. Brimstone.
There is hell coming. It's more hell than the Undertaker's going to bring in Saudi Arabia, I'll tell you that.
Although Saudi is hell.
And, you will see, because, like I said, all the people that thought it was funny or thought they wanted to be part of it at one point or made some kind of reference to it at all, I've taken note of that, and it all happened this weekend. And I couldn't care less what happens to people doing a hobby when people don't care what happens to me, who's doing it as a job. So it's going to be very interesting this week, despite what Scott says. Although I will say that he is not on the top of the list of who we really, really, really think probably did it. But there may be some casualties in this war. There may be some innocents that maybe didn't do it.
It's like a drone strike. You'll get your target, but there's going to be some innocent blood.
I'm going to tell you right now, in the past, I never would want to do that, never would want to okay that, never would want to be on side of that, but there will be casualties.
You want to make them afraid of blue skies. I got you.
Because war is hell. Mike, or Miles KG21, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. Welcome, baby, to the Corrupted YouTube channel. And make sure you guys, if you're new over here, you go to my main channel, Joe Cronin Show, and you subscribe to the Joe Cronin Show.
Super Chat Party.
Bliss and Cross are gonna be tag champs, and JD's View Entertainment is gonna get pissed and take it out on his cat.
Spaz, thank you very much for the $5 Canadian. Appreciate that. Do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's also correct, and that they're souring slowly but surely on the Iconics. We knew that was not long until that was going to happen. So
I mean, what they've been doing is a joke when they really should have allowed them to have pretty good tag matches. They should have allowed their tag team, their heel nature to get over. Instead, they've just done bullshit with them.
New Twitch follower.
Yeah, one-on-one singles matches.
Take my pants off.
Yeah,
a bunch of other nonsense that really just is anything but having a female tag division. Ridiculous.
It's dumb. Christian, thank you for following me on Twitch. Appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate that. Let's see, we got a lot of shit.
Super Chat Party.
Botch Club.
Insta. Botch Club.
Hey, what's up? Check out Botch Club on Instagram, man. They just uploaded a video the other day with me on it. So it's pretty crazy, man. Appreciate that, Botch Club. You got to follow them on Instagram. It's fun as fuck. Follow me on Instagram, too. And make sure you guys check out the new JoeCroninShow.net because there's going to be a bunch of shit on there. So, and if you guys want old episodes, everything, make sure you guys follow me on Patreon where I'm going to be uploading all this old videos and all the other videos there so we can still watch all the episodes and monetize this and some of the other things as well. They will all be, you'll get all that information coming to Patreon soon.
Yeah, I don't think they've won a match. The Iconics, Matt the Misfit makes a great point
As
since
champions.
they won the titles. Yeah, and Sasha must be pissed to know that Alexa Bliss will get the belts.
She had to push herself into the coffee tonight.
$9 for a fuck.
Drag my
Someone
ass.
donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9 and I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Did anyone notice at the beginning of Raw when they went to the parking lot the guy walking down was in the shot and then he ran under the trailer? He was like, oh shit, Vince is going to fire me now for being in the shot.
That's fucking hilarious. Jesco. Thank you, Jesco.
Super Chat Party.
Someone should freeze frame him like,
WWE are rattled. AEW are indeed a threat to them.
yeah, a little bit. Praise Muhamdar. I mean, I don't get that. You know, they will be if this keeps up because this shit's horrible what we're watching. The minute, the more people that find out about AEW in the future, if they're decent, the more are going to leave if this is what you're watching. Like, this shit that we're seeing on TV is goddamn awful. Every week, it's just awful. I'm bored. I don't even know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk about tonight. This is one of those nights I don't know what to talk about. Why are the speakers off the boombox? Why did they change that? They got rid of that meme real quick. Why did he come out with speakers on a boombox for one night and then they're gone again? Why did that happen? Why did Stephanie say we will be talking and addressing this on Monday Night Raw because Brock lied to everyone and he defaced the Money in the Bank title. I made this really serious video, and then nothing comes from that.
Yeah,
I mean it was
Paul
dumb.
Heyman says, "Oh, he's cashing in." Okay, and then nothing.
It was stupid, and I get that. And yes, you are correct. You should not have done it, so that's probably why they stopped doing it. But again, they constantly tell you this, and then nothing happens, and you're like, "What?"
Yeah, nothing
where
ever
did that
comes
go?
to fruition, and then you feel like you're insane.
513.
You're
What's
losing
up?
your mind.
8513.
Yo, Joe Cronin and Jake, it is Will Tactics. What's up?
What's up,
What's
Will?
going on?
What's up? What's up, guys? Man, it's shitty to hear what happened to your channel. I hope everything works out for you.
Well,
Just
it's the 8th time it's happened, so it's not that this has been going on. It's been going on for 8 years.
The funny thing is that when I first found your channel, maybe about like 2 years ago now, it was like you were on Joe Cronin's show for a minute, and then like a week later, I was like, where the fuck did he go? And then like other people in the chat were telling me to go to Corrupted. I was like, oh, okay. So, and then like this has happened maybe about like 2 or 3 more times since then.
Right.
But
Here we go again.
Yeah, man.
Never
I
mind
mean,
the trolling assholes. It boils down to the fact that you can even do this on YouTube. Like
yeah.
Yeah, it takes a
That's the
lot.
problem.
It takes a lot to be honest, but it hey, it happens.
Most times, yeah. Not sometimes, not really, but most times.
I mean,
yes.
technically, like it did sort of like they got things that made sense because I had people look at it, but it's just that but it's it's still bullshit. Obviously, it's like in hockey, a guy slashes you and then you slash him back and then you get the penalty type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't even watch Raw or SmackDown. I just listen to your reviews, and then if you guys say something cool happened, I'll go check it out.
Nothing happened.
Yeah. I mean, on a night like this, obviously nothing happened because you guys aren't talking about the show.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just wanted to call in, show my support, say JCS Army got your back, man. Tell all your listeners to patron up. You know, Joe's the real deal. I'm out.
All right, Will. Thank you, man. Will's a beast.
Fuck
Will
yeah,
Tactics. Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
It just shouldn't be allowed on YouTube at all. You know, like you said, for them to be able, you know, not just trolls, but just people in general, anybody with a YouTube channel. You've had, you know, videos on there since 2014 that get hit. You know, the climate of you know, modern context for jokes and things like that has changed since then. So what was okay then may not be okay now, you know, in the public's, you know, wandering eye. But that's so unfair for them. You know, if they left it on the website, like you said, I said even a year, but, you know, some of these things are 3, 4, 5 years old. It shouldn't be able to be struck down. If they didn't have a problem with it then, you know, it shouldn't be an issue now. It just baffles me sometimes.
You know, it's very weird. Well, that's why I had to take down my 4,500 videos. I think it might have been 5,000 videos. So,
and that diminishes your lifetime views and, you know, your statistics, and you know, it's you shouldn't have to hinder yourself.
Well, they're not completely gone, but you know.
No, I know, but it's still, you know, viewers can't go and look those things up.
Yeah, and
that's unfortunate, and it takes away the views from like your overall count. Unless you know, unprivatize them and stuff like that. It's just, the whole thing's bullshit.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens going forward with it. But, you know, I'll be here. I'll be on the Battle Royal. I'll be on Twitch. We'll be everywhere. We'll be touching each other. It'll be insane. Let me see if I can just check out. I'm trying to hit the donations again because people have there's still a lot more to come here from the crazy bastards. Let's see.
Super chat.
What's up, everybody? Adrian Kennedy, thank you for dropping $1 for the super chat party. Appreciate that.
I hope John Moxley eventually comes out with a pooper scooper
and hit somebody with a pooper scooper.
Just have it in his back pocket, even if he doesn't use it. Just have it there. I think that would be hilarious.
I want to see him
just
cut up
a little wink and a nod.
I'd like to see him cut up another dummy. I know
there were moments of pure genius that you could see that they were trying to work with the character, but most of the time Moxley was right. It wasn't a guy you wanted to hang around with and idolized. It was like, why are you doing that? Like, one of the moments I really liked is when we had, after the Rumble, that Roman one, when it was snowed out and the blizzard was here in Connecticut and they had to cancel, and Dean was like walking through WWE headquarters screwing shit up, and like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. He hitchhiked there, like all this crazy shit. It fit with his character. But him showing up, you know, to the ring with a red wagon and doing the zany stuff, and it just, that kind of stuff was ridiculous.
That was horrible.
Unnecessary.
It was horrible. Adrian Kennedy, thank you for the $1 super chat. 775, what's up?
Oh, my first G1. It's a big deal, right? However, I'm hearing a very big shortage of clicks because I know that you little digwads.
Can you make out what is being said?
I know that the company pays.
I can't hear anything.
It sounds like he put his TV on for us to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, that worked out.
All right.
Super
Fantastic.
chat party. All right. Well, listen, there's more coming in. This Raw drained me tonight, man. I mean, even though I had the hockey game on kind of in the background because I did want to try to pay attention to what was going on Raw, but I was just staring at it like.
Well, think about it. The
nothing
wild card
happened.
rule. If you rush through it quick, the wild card rule. We're going to see Shane come back tomorrow with Roman.
There's Sean.
Sean's View Entertainment.
He's here.
See my dick.
Maybe Sean did it.
Do you want to
Son of a
see
bitch.
my dick? I will show you my penis.
Sean!
Sean's View.
Sean's View!
Don't screw with me or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick?
So WWE calls wrestling sports entertainment, but you don't call arm wrestling arm sports entertainment? Well, fuck you, WWE. I fucking hate you. I'm not going to watch with my TV service anymore. I'm gonna illegally stream it so it won't add to the ratings.
I'm not going to watch on my TV service anymore. Get a legal stream it. That's a good idea to keep the ratings down. Malibu Al, thank you, Malibu.
About to get it, man. Here we go.
Fucking illegal stream Raw.
Here we go. Oh,
That's pretty funny.
no.
Why would you even watch it?
Joe, those people are fake. Don't worry about them. You are a good man.
Oh, thanks, Red Comet, man. Thank you for all the support that you've given, dude. I apologize for being tired. Again, like I said, I haven't had much sleep, and I was really stressed out last night and shit. Obviously, like you know, some people, they just go, oh, you know, it's not a big deal, just do whatever. But to me, it's like fucking just the world is falling.
Everything's on fire.
Yeah, so I was up I just couldn't sleep. I mean, it was awful. But whatever. Hey, yeah, you got me, I guess. Red Comet, I appreciate the $5 and for all the support, man. I'll probably play some Diablo or something for you later.
This shit is getting old. These people are sad, and I think it might people to just put everything on your website and say fuck YouTube. And that 11 o'clock clock cutoff gave The Undertaker life. Did you see how quick he got to the ring?
Yeah, dude, that because of the time The Undertaker had a little bit of extra pep in his step, he delivered his lines a little faster. Thank you, Freddie Mitchell.
Cut off, yeah.
And that's why it sounded better to me. I said that. I was like, he sounded more like he was ready to go because he was like, I will beat you in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I gotta get out. I gotta get out there fast.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my god, I'm so fucking
Oh,
horny.
shit.
Oh my god, the champ!
Happy fucking birthday!
It's the champ's favorite song!
Oh my god, so horny!
Because he sits on a dildo while he does the show.
Birthday. Oh, honey, 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 donation, time. Put it in my round bum.
Ooh, there she goes. Yeah, Bray Wyatt's buzzard puppets. It's the 4th of July. The 4th of July.
My favorite part of JP's wrestling show is when the metal door is slid back, revealing Leatherface Heather.
Oh.
She needs a chainsaw so she can do the tar dance with it like in the movie.
Oh
Fuck
my
'em.
god.
They want a war, they get a war, Chico.
Hey, Bray Wyatt's buzzard puppet. Thank you, man. I don't know if it's them though. Could be Minnesota and his little fucking real as fuck TV show. His real as fuck TV.
It's like, what the fuck? You're blowing your buddy, and you're just, and he's like, you're gay, and I'm like, I'm not gay. That's a bro job, and they just argue with you, and it's like, oh god, some people just can't appreciate a good reach around in the morning.
I mean,
I don't get it.
With one of them, they used the old Out of Nowhere song. I don't know if you noticed that, like fucking the Cold Bone motherfuckers, JP.
Yeah.
They used the old fucking Out of Nowhere theme on a lot of things, like dun digger, fucking retards. I don't know if it's them, but I don't know. They're just funny. But and then Real as Fuck TV, Minnesota fuck. Just took my fucking T-shirt slogan thing from a year and a half ago.
I've never seen anything from him.
If I say Real as
him having a channel was just a joke.
No, it is a joke, but
I thought I thought it was an actual running gag. People would be like, "Oh, did you watch his show?" I didn't know he actually had a channel with content.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, he bought a bunch. He bought a bunch of subs. He bought a bunch of subs, but so didn't Scott. They both did the same thing. They both bought a bunch of subs. Scott was so mad that Minnesota bought subs and had more subs than him that he went then and bought his own subs, which is not, you're not supposed to do that. But this is the amazing content.
Yeah, that's what they say.
What is this?
118. He's a quick jerker.
He could fucking finish him off real fast.
Well,
I guess.
he probably stands him up in a line.
This is what his girlfriend sounds like when she sees his wiener for the first time.
He doesn't have a girlfriend.
You mean his mom?
Well, no, that's his teacher.
That's his teacher.
He was homeschooled, He got the same fuck.
That's the whole show right there. That's actually listening to it.
That's exciting.
There's going to be a lot of sorry bastards in this community. A lot of sorry bastards. There really is.
Pick lint out of orifices that might have more energy than that. Jesus.
See, I know how to get things done, and I won't be the one that does them. I'll just be the one sitting back, laughing at the dogs eating the flesh.
That is not Bro job approved. My God.
Eddie G, thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Welcome to Corrupted.
You said Eddie G. It reminds me of Ed. That's who it sounds like. Ed from Crank Yankers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bread makes me poop. You know that one?
Yeah.
That's what that show reminds me. Now I got it.
There's like 4 of them, though.
Yeah.
Jason Hayes, thank you.
But all melds together, I guess.
Who knows, though? I think that, a lot of people are going to be sorry. It's going to be fun. Jose
Go back and listen. I can't hear a goddamn thing.
Let me mute you again. Just keep talking after I mute you. That does it usually. Jose Rodriguez. What's up, man? Ray was talking to Samoa Joe in Spanish. He was like, "Escúchame." It's like, does he speak? Do you know he's asking? Like, he doesn't know you're saying listen to him. Hazard Records. What's up, Hazard Records? That sounds like a cool record place. Actually, I know you guys. You guys are great. No, I don't. I think I do, though. You guys are badasses. We'll talk about it.
You piece of shit.
Suhi13PR, thank you very much for subbing to the channel, man. We are having a mega subscription party. What did you guys in the chat think of Raw tonight? Let me put it to you guys, because I saw some different opinions. Do you guys think it was like a 10 out of 10, a 1 out of 10, a 5 out of 10? Let's see what the chat has to say. Oh, no. I thought we lost somebody. Thank God we didn't, because I was like, no. Generated is officially retired. BAFF, thank you for subbing to the channel. Appreciate that. Let's see what else people have to say. We'll also put the 203 on. Chris Warren, what up, Chris? Thank you, man, for subbing to the channel. Let's see. Not looking good. A lot of 4s, trashes. Wow. You're gonna fucking me dead? Who the hell said that? That was funny. Que tu sabre de eso? I didn't see what all of that. Buenos noches. 2 out of 10. Yeah, people did not like tonight. So I'm not crazy. I thought maybe I was. Anthro102, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. What's up? Got pizza instead of watching. Would it take you 3 hours to get pizza? I mean, it's a 3-hour show. I mean, what the fuck kind of pizza did you have?
Fuck you, holes.
The Bep Jr. What up, Bep Jr.? Welcome back. Tom, hey, you hear these, Jake?
Yeah.
See, there we go. It's something to do with you talking into the mic. When you talk into the mic, while it's muted.
Once I swallow it, it comes through.
Yeah, just swallow the mic.
Bruce Blitz went under a pay site because he was also falsely flagged in 2015.
I remember.
After that, I found you. Sad you have so many enemies, Joe. Stay strong.
Well, I probably brought a little bit of that on myself, but see, the difference is when like, I like talking shit. I like when other people talk shit, but I don't actually like hurting people. I don't enjoy that. So when it happens to me, you just kind of shrug your shoulders and say, okay, like, you want to really do that? If you can, because I mean, like, and again, like, people think, oh, whatever. But it's like, in the end, you affect someone's kids, maybe. You affect someone's family. I would never do that to anybody else. I don't care if I don't like somebody a lot. I would normally never, ever, I've never done that. I never would want to do that. But most of the people that do it, their YouTubes and things like that are like little hobby things, just like mine was. Mine was a hobby. Then it was a part-time job. And then it became a full-time job. And it became a full-time job by accident. So
I'm still not entirely convinced that false flag scenario wasn't a false flag in itself, just to set up a paid site. But
wait, for Bruce, you thought? Well, yeah. I mean, like, I don't want to say that but yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I think he was getting sick of it. To be honest, I think he was getting sick of having to deal with this. Obviously, I got that about it, but you're right, because he had a hell of an elaborate site put together. And honestly, a lot of mine is going to be on Patreon now anyway, so.
But we're still live for the reviews. I mean, the free content still says free content. You're just adding more to Patreon.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So you're still there for your audience, the same as you were before.
Yeah.
You're just giving them more extra if they so desire to become a patron.
We had a record number of patrons the last few months. We had 380 patrons. There was a lot of card processing problems the other day and today. So there's about 340 patrons right now. We'd like to get back to about 400 patrons. So if you haven't checked on Patreon, give it a try. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. There's going to be a podcast with me and my wife this week. Our podcast, me and Tommy's podcast about his movie, meeting his mom and all that other stuff. And we do a podcast. Me and Jake do a podcast that goes up there in audio. Me and Dave Rose are going to have the Final Frontier news back again. There's so much shit coming to Patreon, so it is worth it. I believe. Ask any of the patrons, I think. On the phone, 203.
What's up, fellas?
What's up? What's up, baby?
No, I know it's gravy.
Let's fuck!
What's going on, babies?
How you doing?
Same old shit, man. We're all fucking literally blue cock tonight.
Yeah.
And one more thing before I get off. Minnesota, you love fucking with people, don't you? You fuck with Joe. You try to fucking talk to my girl on Instagram.
What?
You know what, dude?
Really?
I'm going to fucking kill you.
Oh, my God.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Now I'm hanging up. Good night.
Love you guys.
I love you, too.
Love you.
Eat your pussy. I'm going to eat your pussy.
Christ. He's gonna fucking...
Jesus.
Wow.
My God. See?
Allegedly.
I told you, man. They're like dogs right now. They're chained up dogs. And all I got to do is drop the chain, and who knows who they're going to attack.
Oh, my God.
Wait till you see what happens. I'm telling you, this fucking community's in for it. You don't like you're dealing with calm, like I'm fucking Jekyll and Hyde, motherfucker. You're dealing with calm Joe Cronin tonight, who's like, we got to put on a wrestling review. We got to do the wrestling review. Got to keep it together. But I'm telling you, man, come monetize this Friday night, especially, and maybe even Throwdown, and some of my podcasts that are coming to Patreon. I'm telling you. Get ready. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care anymore. I don't give a fuck about who didn't do what, and I didn't do it, and I'm telling you I'm at work, and I'm not here, and I don't care. I don't care about your hobby channel that you use to attack me or that you've done to me before, because now it's on, motherfucker. It's fucking on!
The hobby channel that you donated money to build to get attention on someone else's show, you know?
Yeah.
That's the real killer.
What else we got, Jake? Where are we at on Raw here? Figure this out. I'm fucked up.
We kind of went through, like I said, you know, the opening was kind of just a bust because I guarantee we're going to see Roman. Obviously, he's a SmackDown star tomorrow night on SmackDown.
The wild card is in full effect.
So Shane will be there, and we'll have that dirty, rotten, filthy, you know, stinking, cheating lie or whatever they said, all that stuff. It's like, whatever. God, what else did we really get to? Miz TV, that was another bust for me, honestly. You know, the way the whole segment went down with Lesnar and Heyman, you know, not really coming out yet.
Yeah, I didn't care.
The cash-in. Seth wasn't great speaking then, unfortunately.
Yeah.
When he's dealing, you know, he's not overly exciting on the mic to begin with. He's very samey, and we get that sing song from him. You know, I can do it. It's just not always that believable. And when you shoehorn him into, or anybody against Lesnar, it's so one dimensional. We know how the matches 9 times out of 10 play out. It's either all Lesnar offense or some type of underhanded, you know, dick kick city moment, and then the face wins. That's it. It's either, you know, German suplex and F5, or, you know, so close but not enough. You know, that's pretty much all we get out of Brock Lesnar. So it's not exciting to see Seth pinned against him yet again, you know, and we're going to see them pitted against each other. All right, so it drags on more, and that's the problem tonight. It just felt like everything is just kind of strolling along till we get to Saudi. And at this point in time, usually we would just like, all right, we just got to get to Mania. Then we're going to have the shakeup. We're going to have new stories, new feuds, new this, new that. And we've had nothing changed.
Right.
The shakeup didn't change anything because the same people are on the same shows because of this stupid god-awful wild card rule.
Oh, God.
So we really have no new feuds. We have no new... I mean, they said tonight that Braun Strowman and Bobby Lashley haven't actually faced each other, you know, and it's like, oh, we're getting the first time these two monsters meet in a match. And I'm like, that might be correct, but it feels like we've seen them fight 1,000 times because of all the times that even when they've teamed up and, you know, it feels old already and it's new. And that's the problem. That's another huge, you know, issue that needs to be addressed. Because of the way they've had the same feuds for so long with the same people, it's just burned in our memory that even if you do something a little bit different, it's not enough of a change to warrant a feeling that, you know, makes it exciting. The broadcast team couldn't hype anything at this point. Becky Lynch, she was decent tonight. I enjoyed her for what she had to say, but the problem is that Lacey Evans, again, she was okay as well. I'd give them both like a 7 out of 10. I didn't really care for Charlotte. I get what she's going for. She wants to beat her father's record, and
that's so
she wants everyone to
ridiculous.
stop making. Yeah, it is though. That's the thing.
Fact that
I want
Charlotte
everyone to stop
Flair,
making
I want to beat my father's record. This guy's fucking world championship record spanned the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, and like here you have Charlotte. Like I'm going to beat my father's record. She's been on the main roster for like 3 years.
Yeah,
it's really just retarded, to be honest.
It's a travesty that's how that if you get pinned and retain and recover the title 10 times in a year, it doesn't make you really a worthy 10-time champion.
Yeah,
but the hot potato effect is in full effect, unfortunately. Ugh. And Lacey Evans now is fighting with Flair, calling her a daddy's girl that needs attention, and it's another 3-way scenario because now I figured these two should be working together. But instead, now we have, you don't know who to look out for, and it's no longer the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Now it's just a free for all, and we get back into the Ronda Rousey scenario that didn't work to begin with because triple threats are always a mess,
right?
And they didn't learn from that. So we're literally, a little over halfway through Raw, I feel like at this point, and we're on our second match, which is Charlotte Flair versus Lacey Evans, and unfortunately, it ends in a no contest. So we've had 20 minutes of wrestling, and we saw Roman's team lose with the Usos, and then we get a no contest when Becky Lynch goes ahead and gets involved, and it's like, all right, it's just not a great night for wrestling at all. That's what they should be focusing on. Let the in-ring talent speak for itself, especially after an NXT. Double that down with Double or Nothing 2 weeks out. They just need to work with the talent. Now, I will give them credit here with Rey Mysterio coming out. He's going to relinquish the belt. Samoa Joe says, you never actually beat me. They played on that angle heavily. And then, surprisingly enough, Mysterio relinquishes the title and forfeits it to Samoa Joe. That was a nice, gesture, I want to say, because, I'm sure he'll end up losing a lot in the future anyways, and it really won't mean anything, but at least they acknowledge the fact that he didn't really lose the belt. So if he had to relinquish the title and couldn't have a rematch, then at least they gave it back to him rather than making him fight for it again.
Right, yeah.
Gives it a little bit of credibility there, a little bit of,
Although, I don't get it. Samoa Joe has the belt, then Rey Mysterio wins the belt, then Rey gives the belt to Samoa Joe. That doesn't seem real. Like, that's not how that works.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer it played out, though, than him just, vacating the title entirely.
But that's what should happen, because why would...
It should have, but then what would we have gotten out of it? The same thing. If they're going to go with all these fuckery rules and have their, their wild cards and all that...
Yeah, but who's heard of that? Who's heard of, like, you win a title from somebody... And the last
That's why I kind of liked it. It was just something different.
But I don't know.
He gave the title back because he didn't really beat him. That's how I feel. He didn't actually win the title is kind of how it seems and how I'm taking it, because he didn't pin him. He didn't. They awarded him the match, but he didn't really have Samoa Joe's shoulders down. So it's his way of acknowledging, I didn't really get the belt from you. I shouldn't have won that match.
But that's where you got to have someone above, like hey, listen. Ray can't, like, Ray goes to Stephanie and it's like, I went to Stephanie and I got this resolved and I'm giving you the title back, and she agreed.
Yeah, that's why we should have.
That's all you had to say, but no one said that though.
McMahon general manager that can handle these types of scenarios.
Yeah, Jack Tunney has ruled that the title will go back to the. But even that sucks, and I'm surprised more people aren't complaining about this. Because again, like, so you give the belt back to the last person who had it now? Like, it's vacated. They should have hung the thing.
Usually I'd be all against it, but I think they've just beaten me into submission to the point where I'm going against my own morals at this point. I mean, usually I'd be like, I'd agree with you, but in this scenario, it's not just because it's Samoa Joe. No, that's not it. It's just like the U.S. title has been so devalued. You know, I'm hoping they can overcome this and start to rebuild Samoa Joe and the title at the same time. So the further we get away from injuries and false finishes and poor covers and all this stuff, bad pinfalls, maybe we can start to rectify some of these problems.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a far shot, I'm sure, but still, I mean, and then again, it's like, does anybody actually give a damn about the U.S. title? Like you said, no one's complaining because I don't feel like anybody gives a shit.
Yeah, no one gives a shit is exactly right.
No one gives a damn.
No one gives a goddamn.
At first I was like, well, that's weird. Why didn't he vacate the title? But I'm like, you know what? I like that because it's basically him saying, I didn't beat you when I won the match.
I don't have a problem with the symbolism of him laying that belt down and saying that, but then I expect a general manager at some point to be like, you're not the champion. I know Ray handed you the belt, but that does not make you champion. Unfortunately, that's not how
they'll clarify it next week. I doubt it, but it'd be good if they did something, or even if they just said it on Twitter quick.
But then you get the moment.
Clarifies.
Then Ray looks pretty cool. He looks more like a heel. This guy even laid the belt down for you, and then you still choked him out. Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah, that I understand they want to really put him away and make him even less sympathetic and Ray more. So,
yeah. So like, I kind of like what they did as long as we could kind of retcon that into like nobody's the champion. Because I just don't understand. I've never seen that. That's a made up rule I've never seen.
Yeah, and it's a 5 out of 10 angle that could have been at least an 8. Had they just fine tuned a few things here and there, or if he did vacate the title and Samoa Joe just walked out with it after choking him out, you should have given that could have been really well done. But it is odd for him not to vacate it. But I'm not hating the fact that he gave back the belt either, personally.
Yeah, no. I like what they did. I think at some point you really can't just make Samoa Joe the champion because Ray says so.
Yeah. You shouldn't be able to do a lot of these things, but
I mean, it is wrestling. It's WWE. They've done way crazier, stupid shit than this.
Yeah, it's like Shane putting his foot on the ropes. For the match.
My name is Kane, and I'm donating.
The Ministry of Evil congratulates you on 10k subs.
Thank you.
For the jagoff who flagged Brother Cronin, know this. Once Leah's sister Cara finds you, she's going to cut off your head and piss down your throat.
Oh my God.
No pussies allowed in the JCS army. #fucks trolls.
Oh,
damn.
Wow, that was
dealing out justice.
That was Bad Omen. Bad Omen, what's been up, dude? Hey, Bad Omen, listen, dude. I'm telling you, the war has just begun. This war is going to get really interesting, and it's going to get really messy. Just so you know. It's going to get very messy. So make sure you guys are patrons. Make sure you're on my website, joecronshow.net. Make sure you're subbed to all my channels.
Dance off the concrete. I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Jesse Newman, what's up?
July 23rd, 2012 is the day Raw went to 3 hours and is when WWE died for me.
Yeah.
Watered down barriers and no substance. Love your show, Joe.
Oh, Jesse Newman, thank you so much for the $10, man. God damn it, someone's going to pay me. They're going to ban me like Alex Jones. Well, they're going to ban me like fucking Alex Jones. I'll kill somebody. Sorry. Jesse, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And on top of that, I agree. 3 hours really killed this. I mean, if they were, if they were writing at the top of and I'm not talking about TV 14. Fuck TV 14. If they were writing at the top of their fucking game, 3 hours would still be hard to do.
Yeah, it's still difficult to maintain. I like what Dean had suggested as well, where you do an angle this week, then you just recap it next week and have new people on TV.
Going for Sonya now. She only thinks she's a dyke.
Sonya Deville? Going for Sonya now. She only thinks she's a dyke. Spaz Phoenix, what up, Spaz? What?
She only thinks she's a dyke. I think he's going to get her. Hey,
okay, yeah.
Power to the penis. We're bringing it back.
That's cool. Well, Jared Barron's in the chat too. Jared, man, don't worry. Your contributions have not been forgot, Jared Barron. You are a beast. You are a beast.
Baron Bomb lives on in history.
Before Sith Negan came, Jared Barron had been here dropping the bombs. So I want to say thank you to everybody, by the way, real quick. Just again, I know that it sounds over and over again, but I just want to say thank you for the support on all the channels. And it's fucking awesome. So thank you. I just can't believe it. So I really mean it.
Shit bomb.
It's fucking crazy.
For fuck's sakes, Vince, end this brand split already. These cash-in teases are really getting old. Nothing you bastards do will ever making me fucking care about Lesnar. So sick of this shit. I'm at the point if they don't care, I don't care.
Yeah.
2/10.
Well, I think, dude, Triple Gaming, I think he's going to keep this thing for like half the year. I don't think he's going to cash in. I think this is going to be an ongoing thing for months. And I'm not kidding. So Triple Gaming, thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. Triple Gaming. Oh my God!
Super Chat Party.
That just happened.
Blue Weiss Baby.
God damn it, Jimmy Daps fucking Blues! The Bruins and Blues are tied at 2 games apiece, man. They're both, I'm telling you, these teams are even. I really believe that, and that's why I know I believe we're going late, man. We're going 7, maybe. I'll blow, if Bailey's right about this, I know Jake said 6 too, but if Bailey's right about this will be the 7th thing recently that Bailey has gotten so right, it is going to blow my goddamn mind. So Jimmy Daps, thank you, man. And, you know, I love St. Louis, you guys, but we got to beat, and I love you because we beat you all the time. So if you guys beat us, man, that'll break the curse. Break the curse of St. Louis and Boston. I don't want you to break the curse, though, okay? And that's even the Patriots still beat the Rams even though they went to California. Or wherever the fuck they went. L.A. That's California.
L.A. It's Cali. You're right.
Hey, D Moon, I want to see your cock. Michael Nord, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. I appreciate it. What's up? I salute you. Yeah, I'm going to run through a few more of these because we got so many popping up. The love is for real tonight in the chat. And it was fun leveling up D Moon Diablo. How's your character doing, Moon, if you're out there?
Yeah, everybody's chiming in tonight.
Chat Party.
It's a renaissance, baby.
It's a rally tonight.
Bright spots for me are Truth, Brave, Funhouse, and Orton's promo, so let's say maybe 3 good minutes of TV, which isn't so bad for Raw these days. 2/10.
Yeah, I thought there was
going to say 3 segments, not 3 minutes.
I thought there was 15 minutes of good stuff, and that's about it. Zachary Busby, and it wasn't even that good. Like the chasing thing is getting old. Like what they did with the golf cart on YouTube and everything. That's what I was talking about for a year.
We've been touting this forever. You know, you would especially, you know, had come up with these great scenarios, and I had said for time and time again, you know, stick with the YouTube. It got 3.5 million views in less than 24 hours for them, which is huge,
right? For
a pay-per-view or Raw thing. For R-Truth to get that many millions of views,
yeah,
great for him. Do more like that. How hard was it to produce that? He's out playing golf for the day. They already got Jinder there. They bring out a guy in a ref shirt. Done. 3 minutes of taping. You just got yourself 4 million views.
It was just great, man. It really was. I'm gonna let a couple more of these play because I just don't want to get too behind here.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah! Take my pants off.
Take it off. RTX, man, thank you so much for following me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/JoeCroninJCS. Once again, guys, this is why it's important to follow me everywhere. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Patreon. I alert you on Patreon. All my YouTube channels and JoeCroninShow.net, everywhere. Creighton Reed, thanks for subbing to me, man, because you never know when you got to get a hold of me on all these different other places and platforms. So thank you very much for that, and let's continue with these donations and support and hear what you guys have to say about Raw. We'll go back to the phone calls in a minute. Timmy Meeks. That sounds like a great goalie or a great hockey player. There was a Johnny Weeks I knew once who was a hockey goalie, so I like the name.
Super chat. Super chat.
The JCS Wars has begun.
Let's
do this.
Let's do this. Man of 1,005 holes! The war has begun, motherfucker, on the community, and it's coming.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Oh my
god,
I'm so fucking horny. Oh my god, I'm so fucking horny. Happy fucking birthday. Oh my god, so fucking horny. Oh my god, so horny. Oh my god, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation, time. Put it in my round bum.
In my bum. It goes and round and round. Oh my god, it's in. It's white, it's crowned and brown.
So the funny thing is Ryder and Hawkins is going to break the New Day's record as tag team champs. These guys will never be in another wrestling match ever. How can those guys be like the fourth tag team on Raw? They are fucking delusional in this company.
I agree, man. This is the tag team champions. Where are they? Where are the tag team champions? Pussy Lips McGee. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that, Pussy Lips McGee. Always a good support from you, and I'm sure you love the $16 donation, Pussy Lips McGee. Let me get one more in, and then I will go to the phone lines. Who knows what people will say on the phone lines. Assassin Smoke. That is a fucking pretty cool name, man. Assassin Smoke. That's what I'd like to do right now. I'd like to assassinate someone and then smoke some weed or something. So I'm there with you on that. I'm hitting the keys fast. The Andrew149, thank you for subscribing to the channel, Andrew. More to come in just a second, but let's take a second and let's go to the phone lines, and his name is Tommy NC2010.
Hamza. Fuck me.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Joe, fuck me in my brain.
What the fuck? You want me to fuck your brain?
No, I'm telling me to fuck myself because my stupid brain and my stupid tongue. I was going to say, Joe.
You want me to fuck you in your stupid brain and your tongue?
No.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. My brain is slow. My brain is slow.
Why are you laughing about that? That your brain is slow, and you want me to fuck your tongue and brain?
No.
What are you talking about? Did I miss something here?
He called you Hamza.
I was going to.
Okay, wait. I hadn't unmuted you yet. You called me Hamza. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you call me Hamza, so I had no idea what all
he meant
this.
to say what's up, Joe, and he said what's up, Hamza.
All I heard
was
was,
me at first.
dude, I unmuted you, and all I heard you say was, "Oh, fuck my brain and my tongue." Like that's all anybody heard you say, so nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say what's up, Joe, but my brain automatically threw out Hamza for some reason,
Yeah.
and I don't know why.
I know why, because you want to fuck him. He's on your
No,
mind
I
every
don't.
second. Yes, you do. Come on.
No, I don't,
You're
Joe.
gay for him.
He's my good friend.
Come on,
and, he's helped me
we're
out.
going back to the bro job theory. Bro job.
And it's June. It's Gay Pride Month, man. Feel free to let it all out, dude. Let it all out. It's Gay Pride Month.
No, I'm not gay, dude.
What's wrong with that?
I know people want to prove that I'm gay, but I'm not. I like women.
So what if you are? Who cares?
I mean, nothing is wrong with that. As in Seinfeld, not anything's wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing is wrong with that. So what's the problem?
But the fact that I'm not gay. I'm just not gay. I'm not attracted to men.
All right, fine. What do you want to talk about?
The fact that when I was down in Florida, I was never once attracted to you or JD at all.
That's because I didn't show
you JD, but Joe.
I didn't show you my fucking pickle
the girl
trick.
he was hanging out with was kind of hot. I thought I was looking at what?
That girl? You thought that girl was hot?
A little bit. I thought she looked a little attractive. She looked a little fluffy.
Thank you.
She did look fluffy, especially below the waist. Dude, that girl from the waist up looked like a model or something, and then from the waist down looked like a dump truck fucking shit itself.
Hey, that just means more cushion for the pushing, okay?
No, that means more fucking cotton cheese ass is what that means. Anyway, go ahead, Tommy. What the hell did you call about, for Christ's sake?
Drain the swamp.
I wanted to call and just give you love, man. I'm sorry that somebody attacked your channel, dude. That's horrible. And I
Did
didn't
you do it,
want to
Tommy?
call
Did you do it?
It was probably you.
I wouldn't. Why would I want to hurt Joe for? I wouldn't even know.
I could think of a few reasons why.
Yeah.
A certain lady of your life.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not even that smart to do something like that. I wouldn't even know how to.
Maybe Deb A did it. Deb A might have done it. Maybe fucking we'll go to war with Deb A.
Yeah, she
has
finally
threatened
had
us.
enough, and
She has threatened us before. She could be on the list
said,
of
God damn
people.
it, I'm sick of them using me as a meme.
I'm going to put her on my list.
I don't think she would have done that, Joe.
Minnesota,
She's not that kind of person.
young, and okay, and now whore Deb A.
Poor Deb A.
Joe. She would never fucking do this shit. She's a sweet person.
Sure she is.
She is a sweet person.
What about your parents, Tommy?
What do you mean?
Would they have taken down Joe's channel?
I meant to say, what's up, champ?
Yeah, you're all fucked up tonight, Tommy. You're like...
Of course, I didn't watch Raw tonight, but
Did you take opioids tonight?
No.
No?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No, I've just been chilling here on the couch looking at my phone.
It's a Molly kind of night then. I got you.
It's a Molly kind of night. Hey, Tommy, are you going to watch Super Show Friday?
Down.
Or Super Showdown?
I couldn't resist.
Are you going to watch it, Tommy? Tommy? Is he frozen?
I think so, maybe.
It's hard to tell with him if that's. It's hard to tell if that's actually him or if it's just if he actually froze or if that's just his brain thinking of the next thing to fucking spew out of his mouth.
Goldberg and Undertaker Friday in Saudi.
Nope, he's done.
He's out.
He's done.
This one's full. We need a new one.
Sprinkle it again with some fucking magic sauce. Let's play some more of the donations because holy shit. My name is Caleb1000. What up, Caleb? Thanks for subbing to this channel. Hope anybody who's just finding this channel subs to my real channel, which is Joe Cronin Show on YouTube. Make sure you sub to Joe Cronin Show because in a week I'll be able to upload again.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
That face he froze on looked like he got blown up.
Yeah, he looks like he turned
like a small bomb went off in front of him. Just
Holy shit. Thanks for subbing, man. What's up? We'll take more phone calls in a minute.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
McLash, thanks for following me on Twitch as well. I will play some Diablo tonight, so stick around for that.
So much for Matt Riddle showing up as well tonight. He really campaigned hard for it, though, I guess. On Twitter, he was all about it.
Did he really?
We've got a new Twitch follower.
End Brock's career.
Hell yeah.
What is he, stupid? What? Did he listen to Dean Ambrose's podcast?
No, apparently not.
What? Matt Riddle's a fucking idiot. You ain't going to be doing shit, Matt. You're going to come up and read this fucking script and act like an idiot.
Yeah, really.
Then they're going to put
violations.
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
All right, I will. I will do that. Blake Roberts, thank you for following me on Twitch. The next thing you guys want to do is subscribe to me on Twitch because you should.
Get a bunch of
Yep. I appreciate that.
Gaming benefits.
Bruins might be without captain. Took puck to the face.
Yeah, Zdeno Chara looked miserable in that last period, man. He got hit right here. I think he shattered some teeth and shit because Zdeno Chara got fucked up, dude. He did not look right at the end of that game. Jesus Davila, thank you very much for the $1 super chat, man. Now I'm going to take a second to pause to find out why Leah came downstairs and is looking at me right now. Am I pulling another all night? I didn't exactly pull an all night. I just couldn't sleep because I was freaked the fuck out last night. No, I'll be going to bed in an hour and a half or so or something like I don't know. I'll set my alarm too if you want, but where is she? Put her in her bed. All right, well.
Trying to get an update and see how Seth's doing.
Here, take over for a second, Jake. Hold on a minute. Take over.
Yeah,
Jake. We'll be back.
You know, poor Seth did legitimately get the hell beat out of him. I mean, Brock is not pretty with those chair shots. You saw his back bleeding, and that's one of the things that makes me genuinely worried when people work with Lesnar because he does take liberties and he isn't gentle. You know, we've heard this time and time again. They said that on Twitter, keeping in line with kayfabe, they said that Seth Rollins was taken to a medical facility for further evaluation. He sustained injuries at the hands of Mr. Money in the Bank. So I don't have any actual update at this point in time. But hopefully he's not too badly banged up. I mean, his back was bleeding. It looked like where the chair bent, it kind of pinched his skin in one spot. So hopefully it's more superficial than anything, but it looked painful.
Yeah, that's the worst.
A few of the chair shots, you know, obviously they hit the ring, and then Lesnar does that thing where he jumps and lands heavy with his feet to make the noise when he hits the chair, rather than hit, you know, the edge of the chair onto the mat or onto the side. But sometimes he landed fully flush with the chair, and other times he came down at an angle, and that's what caused the chair to bend at the front of it. So there were some painful shots with that chair.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him. I mean, when you can't... I would rather be hit in the head and put my hand up than be beaten in the back with that fucking thing the way they do that.
Yeah, even if you land it flush, I mean, yes, the impact is evenly distributed and it makes it less severe, but that screws up your spine. That hurts like hell. And Seth's already living on a TENS machine, the muscle contractors, that thing all the time.
Well, the worst is when you get hit in the elbow. Like, that's on your back. If you don't get hit square and you don't tuck your arms in front of you enough, you get hit on the point of the elbow if it's done a little wrong, and that's the worst. That is the worst.
Yeah, back in the funny bone.
Yeah, and then you get that chip in your elbow or something fucked up in your elbow, like that.
Yeah, because it makes bone spurs.
Then you get Braun Strowman's problems.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck is wrong with him.
You have to have surgery and have those removed or filed away.
Dude, just put a steel fucking elbow on Braun Strowman at this point.
Yeah, no kidding. He certainly needs it, but. It's something you notice pretty commonly with Brock Lesnar. Obviously, he does tend to be a bit more rough in the ring with people and throw them around without not much regard.
Remember Kofi and him in Japan or whatever? That was a fucking nightmare.
Oh my god, that was brutal. East and East.
Merge, what up, Merge?
WTF did I just watch? Nothing happened. And Undertaker's promo was more retarded than Minnesota. But at least the good news is Minnesota Vikings fan is dead. Oh wait, he's not? He's just gone? Either way, fuck yeah.
He's gonna be really in trouble soon.
2 out of 10.
Merge, thank you for the 2 out of 10 to Raw. That is a death note for Raw. Minnesota maybe even
bastards.
He's going to get even more Merge. Don't worry. More hell is coming upon the bad people of the community.
Party.
I'm so high. Love you, Joe. Fook, Minnesota, and Vince.
And Vince. Blake Roberts, thanks, man.
I love Minnesota. That Vince puppet with the horns and the blood. And
dude.
That was so classic.
I was crying on that one. That was fucking
Vince
hilarious.
Must have loved it. People are like, Vince is going to ruin this now. He's got his hands in on it. No, they're making fun of Vince.
That's some good shit.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
That's some damn good shit. I like that shit.
That's what he was making fun of, taking an established character and trying to change him into Vince's ideals and body shape and things like that. That was perfect. And I still can't get over fucking the size of Bray's arms. My God. Yeah, he got a lot more tattoo work done, too, as we see, and looks crazy good.
Yeah, they cut off The Undertaker because of that fucking 11 o'clock rule. They cut everyone off every week.
Yeah, it's constant. I need that runoff back.
Here's a poem for you, Vince. Roses are red. Violets are blue. I'm gonna go fuck myself, and go fuck yourself too. Arm wrestling matches? Vince probably arm wrestled his own cock while watching it.
Oh.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Good night.
Robbie Hyde, good to hear from you, Robbie, and thank you for the $4. And fuck Ryback. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, Ryback. Why don't you come on the show, man? Come on. I left him a fucking comment. You get no views. Come on the show. I think me and Ryback will be a good podcast. A. O'Donnell, man. Holy shit. Thank you for subbing to me on Twitch. I really appreciate that, man. I don't know how many months that is, but thank you very much for that. That's badass that you're still here. And we'll be playing some games in a little while, so get ready for that.
It's a long time he's been around.
Really? Holy shit.
Yeah.
A. O'Donnell, thank you, man. Look at that star, man. Look at that fucking dancing star. Dance like the yellow fucking star that you are. A. O'Donnell, I appreciate that, man. JCS Army is fired up tonight in the chat. Hope everybody's having a good night. Grab a drink. Callum Grant.
Mike overlooked again. I'm so heated. Mike could have saved the next few months of Raw. Give it to Ricochet or Andrade, have them fuck people up every week, but no Lesnar. It's only sunk in that he's won Mike tonight. Thought the show was okay, but 4/10.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I definitely didn't think the show was okay. I don't think I could say the show was okay, Callum. But I agree with you. Yeah, 4 out of 10. I wouldn't even give it a 4 out of 10, man. I think I'm lower than that. I thought tonight was like a 2 out of 10. Jake, what did you think?
Yeah, I give it a 3 myself.
Oh my, where's my drink? Get my drink!
Cause I'm the man. My enemies are the Cran and Ran.
Jared Barron. Jared motherfucking Barron. Shout out to the Rooskies in the chat.
I'm so thirsty, would you enter me? Cran Man. All my friends are fucking the man. Cause all my friends are drinking Cran. They're drinking Cran. Cause all my friends are drinking Cran.
Heistman Defoe, just so you know, he in the chat, ya ho. Heistman Defoe. Jared Barron. Oh, I think it wouldn't play this one because of all the emojis. But yeah, you have made the Cran Army angry. Jared Barron, thank you for that, Jared. That was sick.
Party.
And then Jared Barron.
Bomb.
Boom, bomb.
Oh my God. Holy shit. Holy shit. Jared Barron dropping another motherfucker. Holy shit, man. It's coming in. Who the fuck wants to play? That's fucking crazy.
Talk about a special episode.
That is Jared Barron with a $25 bomb. Take your clothes off. All the women. All the women, take your clothes off.
Put up your pants. Fucking Christ.
Come on, man. Take your pants off. Take your pants off in the chat. Jared Barron, $25. McGlash with the subscribe.
I've had enough of you stupid fuckboys. I've had enough of stupid fuckboys.
Another one, baby.
Oh, Jared Barron!
Damn.
Oh, you hear that, Jake Paul? Oh my God, Jared fucking Barron! Oh my God! Jake Paul. Yo, you ain't got the balls to step to me, son. Yo, you just gonna fall. Bleach blonde hair like a cucked up fuckboy. Probably pleasure your asshole with adult toys.
Oh, Jared Barron, dropping that money on me.
To the trolls out there, you might be getting fucked up. You dumb fucks, you should have stayed saddled up. I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you, Jared Barron. Oh! Jared Barron, thank you. Oh! What the fuck is going on? Oh my God!
I'm done for a while, lol, till I become a welder.
Wow, wait till I become a welder, dude. That's a great job. That's a great paying job.
Yeah, it is.
About to come down the aisle, weighing 1,000 pounds of badass, Jared Barron! $100! What is he doing? I bought a gun. Bought a fucking stack of cocaine. I'm about to go insane. What the fuck is going on with Jared Barron? Oh my God, motherfucking raising Jared. Oh my name, man, I'm about to fuck your mom. Come inside of a bum with fall of my cum. On Friday night, unmonetize this. Someone's getting fucked up because I'm pissed. Oh yeah. Jared Barron, thanks, man. That was fucking crazy hype shit right there. That was some crazy fucking hype shit from Jared Barron.
Multiple Barron bombs coming in hot.
That's something else, man.
Fucking ain't right. That got you pumped up.
That was crazy. Jared Barron, give it up.
5 beats.
Wow. We're going to go back to calls in a second here. God damn it. How long ago was that, too?
Not too long.
Well, man. Jared Barron, thank you so much, man. Let me get these things back up again. That was a beast. Jared Barron, the welder. Whew, that was some hype, man. That was some crazy hype. Let's see what else people got to say. Wow.
Super Chat Party.
Thank you very much, man. That was crazy.
Jared Barron is Christ.
Jared Barron is Christ. That's right. Fuck Joe Jones. Joe Jones, I'm sorry.
Joe Jones is old news now.
You're going to have to move over, Joe Jones. That was like fucking 4 years of Joe Jones donations. That was crazy.
Oh, that's funny. John Moxley rejects the Young Bucks doing the Shield fist bump.
Yeah, that was. I think that's the Being Elite episode that he was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it yet, so I'm skimming through it, and that's funny as all hell.
I happened to catch it earlier. I was like, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Marvy G sent it to me earlier, and I just didn't get a chance to see it yet. That shit's hilarious. It was just great that they were able to record so many different things, as Ambrose mentioned on the podcast.
Yeah.
Moxley said. In one night, and I with Janela and just whatnot, him coming to the ring, and that's the kind of things, like I said, even just, the Rhodes Brothers match set up so many things going forward, because now they're going to tag together, and, there's just so much foresight and forward thinking at this point in time, which obviously they have to have, because they're not going to be able to do things weekly, so they really need to have as much story, interjected as much as possible. So but at least they're doing it as much as possible right now. They're continuing on Twitter, on YouTube. They're kind of hitting it every way possible, and I'm appreciative. That's what I want to see. I want to see a little bit more long-term booking. Granted, that's all we can get from them right now because of the pay-per-view issue. But it's not a death note for WWE just yet.
Yeah,
but they have healthy competition.
They've got, and it's going to be interesting, and it's weird because it's just coming out now too that AEW did about 100,000, right? Yeah, but we had heard like between 100 and 200, but now it's just 98,000. It's crawling towards 100,000, but that's a lot. But the WWE does, if they didn't have the network, I mean, they would be doing 300 to 500,000 buys on normal pay-per-views. So but that's a chunk, man, and I don't know what TNA's buys are. I'm assuming they're like 30 to 30,000 if they even do them anymore. I don't even know if TNA does them anymore. I haven't been watching TNA.
Super Chat Party.
Points to Jared Barron Von God. That's your name, Crown.
Absolutely, Will Tactics. Thank you to Jared Barron. The bombs are back from Barron tonight. Absolutely amazing. It was fucking badass, man. That was some badass shit.
Hell yeah, old school.
All you guys, man, that was some unbelievable shit. So anything else from tonight's Raw that you're really thinking about or wondering about? Or
I didn't know if you heard what I mentioned before quickly, but they had Mojo Rawley cut a promo during a commercial break, and this is one of the things they're testing going forward is recording promos during commercial breaks. So not only does the audience have something to do while they're having a commercial, but this way they can kind of test and see how the audience reacts to certain wrestlers doing things. And if it goes over well, then they'll air it on the YouTube. And if it does well on the YouTube and gets some traction, then they'll put it back on TV. So they might do something with EC3 as well.
That wouldn't be too bad of an idea, I guess, because I suppose the most critical people are going to be on the YouTube. So if the YouTube people buy it, the crowd might buy it, I guess.
Yeah, that kind of seems, keep people going.
Jason Hayes, thank you, man. What's up? Jason Hayes dropping the $5 super chat tip. Jason, much appreciated, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thanks everybody for supporting like you have. It's awesome. Even though that I can't go live for 90 days on Joe Cronin Show, and I can't upload for a week. And remember, I will be at FanFest this Saturday despite the fact that my channel's down, I was going to go live with Eric Bischoff and all this stuff, and unfortunately that got fucked up. But I'll still be live if I can be on Corrupted. It's not a big deal. And FanFest 7, man, it's going to be big. Warwick, Rhode Island. Check it out on Facebook this weekend. So many stars are going to be there. I am bummed that Bob Holly won't be there now, but there's so many other people that are going to be there. Blood Cry, thank you for subbing to the channel. And we're just going to stare at Jake's sexy ass. Look, he is the Monetize This champion. He's going to defend his belt this Friday night. This Friday night on Monetize This, Jake is going to defend that belt.
That's right, baby.
Health pending. He'll defend that belt.
I will be there after the Super Showdown.
Yes. Oh, God, that's going to be a day.
It's going to be a day.
Cesar Garcia. What's up, Cesar? What's up, man?
Yeah, it was nice to meet a few people and, bring the belt along with us to take over as well. So that was cool.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
People were receptive.
Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
How many people stopped you? Because, and I don't know about you, but, like, it might be a little different, but I mean, when I go to shows, I mean, I feel like I love you guys. It's awesome. I get stopped like crazy. People are like, "Oh, I didn't want to bother you." I'm like, "Nah, fuck that. I can pretend to be a celebrity. It's great."
Give it a hell yeah.
It's great.
Joe, love the show. Been watching all weekend long. I've flagged all of the old Monetize This to watch them later. Not sure where they went though.
Coach Gordon B, thank you for the donation. I think you used the. I think the flagged is the wrong word. Actually, I took all the videos down myself, so they're only down because I took them down. But I do appreciate that, Gordon. They'll be up on Patreon and on my website and all that other bullshit. So, JoeCronenShow.net and Patreon is where to look for where I'm going to be uploading into a new playlist in the memories of Monetize This. And perhaps even re-uploading to a new YouTube channel somewhere that just is Monetize This. Bad Omen.
Smoke weed every day.
What's up, Bad Omen?
The Ministry of Evil has decided to bail out Spider from Texas. Paid him really well.
Yeah!
And now is the enforcer
Spider.
we will send after the fucking cuck flagged you.
Orale! Let's fucking go, man!
You just brought him up the other day, too, on one of the shows.
Yeah.
You guys were talking about him. And I was like, we haven't heard from him in so long. I used to love it when he would call in the Raw reviews, and then out of nowhere, he just disappeared. And then he comes back, 8 months later, been like, I've been locked up. He did call once in there, though.
Shit bomb. He's going to kill somebody.
I think EC3 had a silent protest with the red cup he was holding tonight. It's him saying creative does the same thing every fucking week. 2/10 I'm going to do a dab.
Yeah, essentially, deep black voice guy. Oh, that's the good guy, yeah. Essentially, EC3 is like an extra.
Yeah,
he's like a glorified
he's ring crew at this point.
Yeah, he's a glorified extra. I mean, I don't know
how they fucked that up. So, I mean, seriously, he's done nothing.
I think Vince sees him as a clown. I think that's super chat. Yeah.
25 out of 10. WWE Raw is already flaming garbage.
Wow. Luis Antonio Alejandro, that is a low score. That is one of the lowest scores you'll see.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
Without going negative.
Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
Loud Gaming 420, thank you, and I will see you on Twitch in a little while with a little bit of Diablo potentially. I may not be up for too long tonight, only because, I mean, I've just been up so long, so I may not make it, but, we'll see what we can do. Orel Change, thank you for subbing to the channel, man. Welcome to the Joe Cronin Show, but we're coming to you live tonight from the Corrupted Nation channel, and I'm going to change it to something else. I just changed it to Nation because I didn't know what the fuck to call it. And oh my God, what the fuck? Oh my God!
We plan the spot all day.
Damn.
I want you to jam it in.
Oh my God, Sith Negan!
Oh, it's in your bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole. I want it jammed in my bunghole. Oh, it's in your bunghole.
Holy shit!
Joe, I cannot tell how sorry I am about the YouTube situation. If there's one person you should be pissed off at the most, it's me. I shouldn't have sent in that donation against Minnesota last Friday. Maybe I should be kicked out of the JCS Army for this.
I hope that's a joke. Sith Negan, thank you, man. Holy shit, dude. You don't have to feel guilty at all. That's his fault. If he did this because he's butthurt with his mongoloid fucking head, that's his own thing. You know what I mean? He's a piece of shit, sick asshole. And I don't know, man. I can't believe he would really do this. I almost think
that's what I heard immediately after you and I spoke earlier. That's what came up when I asked around.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He was, the suspension thing really angered,
set him over.
Yeah.
Sith Negan, man, $200 donation. Thank you so much, dude.
Super chat.
And based on $200, I hope you never leave.
Name is JP Baker. Finishing move, deadbeat father.
Oh my God!
Finish him.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Oh my God! The name of the guy. Jesus
That's a.
I can't even fucking.
Never mind. Fatality.
Double fatality.
Flawless
Racist
victory.
Fatality.
Yeah.
Oh my God! That comes in after Baron's bomb. I mean,
Yeah,
fucking
really.
after Sith Negan's bomb. Sith Negan and Baron are trading bombs. Holy
Nuking
shit,
the
dude.
whole audience.
My head fucking kills because I bashed it again off that thing. I gotta cut that fucking wood, man. I keep bashing my head into it.
You gotta get you a hard hat, apparently.
Yeah, I've smashed into it twice now, and it hurt, dude. It pushed down on my neck.
I thought that was a Tommy sound clip. Lol.
What was that?
Yeah. With him calling you Hamza.
Oh no! Yeah, no. He called up and I didn't.
With him being like, "I want you to fuck my fucking head and tongue."
Yeah. No, I can't wait to go back and hear that because it was weird. Wow. Here's the perfect Canadian.
Quote Dave Portnoy, fuck the no fun club. Like us stoolies do for Barstool, the Cronin army will be holding the line against cucked fuckboy tards.
Oh shit. Jason Hayes has declared war. Jason Hayes, thank you for declaring war. We are here, man, the JCS Army on the corrupted YouTube channel. And got a lot of stuff coming up this week. Tomorrow's the SmackDown review. Wednesday's Out of Nowhere right here. Thursday Night Throwdown right here. Monetize this right here. Everything's taking place on this channel. WWE 24, thank you for subbing to the channel. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of shit. Everything's going to take place on this channel unless otherwise said. Maybe some things that take place on the gaming channel as well. And I mean Battle Royal Battalion. But that's
We've
really...
got a new Twitch follower.
Not sure about
Hell
that yet.
yeah, take my pants off.
What the fuck is that? Alopecia Chewbacca?
Alopecia Chewbacca? So that's a
Alopecia?
hairless Chewbacca?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Alopecia is where you have the disease where you have no hair on your body.
What the fuck? Andreas Padillo, thank you very much for subbing to the channel, man.
Imagine a hairless Chewbacca. That'd be a hell of a sight.
I want a hairless vagina.
That's one slick Wookiee.
What the fuck, dude? Imagine shaving Chewbacca against his will. Oh shit, Nick Ross.
They broke kayfabe when Randy talked about Triple H nuts. Grinning, squinting face, best part of the night.
That was the only part of the night I missed.
Oh, really? It was funny, but it was very quick. You know, Triple H gets in there and says they want us to hype up the match and, you know, they want us to talk bad about each other, but we've said everything, we've done everything. Our 20-year history speaks for itself. And Randy kind of agrees and says, but I'm not Batista, and make sure you get your balls from your wife. And Triple H is like, yeah, I'm going to bring my balls. They won't fit in the overhead storage bin on the plane, that kind of stuff. And you never had balls, Randy, and that's kind of where they left it.
Oh, my God.
It was funny,
big balls. You've got big balls. He's got the big biggest balls. Daddy, big balls. Like, I just, play that over that. That sounds like another,
That's a TSS moment.
You want me to do it? Oh!
What if the turkeys hate us? What if they
killed us and ate our children. What if the turkeys ate us? What if they filleted us? This is fucking crazy. If the turkeys ate us, if they had to hate us. Well, Thanksgiving was a little bit different. Instead, the turkeys ate us. They gobbled us apart. But first they'd eat our nuts. And then they'd eat our butts. And Debbie's pussy. The turkeys ate us. What if the turkeys ate us? What if the turkeys ate us? Yeah, John Montgomery coming down from the hills. Coming down from the mountains of the turkeys. What if the turkeys ate us? What if they ate us? Tommy NC just shit his pants.
So you thought I wouldn't donate? I see the paws are at it again. Doing their best to get Joe's YouTube down. I don't speak poverty. Sorry.
I see the pores are at it again.
That's great, John.
What the fuck? The pores?
John Montgomery chiming in with the turkey donation.
Thank you, John Montgomery.
Heist says that a shaved Chewbacca is Dr. Earl.
Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? Oh, hey there, Joe. I was just thinking that, maybe I would eat that bay out. All right, Tommy, how you doing, man? What's up?
First of all, I just want to say I'm sorry. My Wi-Fi took a crap on me when I was talking with you.
I hate it when the internet takes a shit crap.
Just commit to the shit. Just commit to the shit. Just say shit. It's all good.
Yeah, my internet took a shit on me, basically, and I was like, apparently I was supposed to be down until 5 a.m. in the morning, but now it's back up now.
Well, it's gonna go back out again then, probably.
Yeah, I had some outage reports coming my way too.
Excuse me.
I just called your show to say.
No, also I was also calling to ask you, did you like part 2, Joe?
I think you're a disgusting pig. How about that? How about that? You don't want to ask me that right now, Tommy. I got to tell you, this is not the time.
I'm sorry.
Anything but sentimental.
I'm in a really fucked up mood right now. And I want to just tell you that your mom's arm is the size of your whole waistline.
Thanks, appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You were warned.
And her lips are the size of your face. Okay, I was really looking at her very closely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks for taking taking shots at her weight. I appreciate that.
Well, what I'm saying is that's why she said that her dad made her give you up, and that's fucked up because she was like in her early 20s, like 24, 25, 23, something like that. And Tommy, I think that was a lie. I got to be honest. Like, I really enjoyed the documentary. I was very happy for you. I was kind of almost crying for the two of you, and it was very beautiful. But part of me thinks she's a liar. How about that?
My biological mother is not a liar.
She's a coward. She didn't stick up to that dad of hers, apparently. I think it was the good-looking dad who was like, I got to get out of this. What do you think about that? This is my theory.
There's no theory. There's none of that. Like whatever you're saying, Joe, that's a lie. But
it's not a lie.
It's not a lie. It's just a matter of opinion.
No, she was 24.
Opinion that is going to be misconstrued, and your viewers are going to take that. They're going to eat that up, and then they're going to spew it back out.
No, it's not a lie. It's a theory because it's not a theory even. It's based on facts. She was like 24 when she had you. So what do her parents have to do with telling her what she can and can't have for a baby? That was right.
She just didn't at the time. She didn't have the resources to raise me. She didn't have the financials, and that's why she gave me up for adoption.
Oh, okay. So now it's the money. So now it's changed.
I mean, I left some of that part out, but it was also financial, and she that's basically the situation. She didn't have the financials to do it. That's why she gave me up for adoption, and I'm very happy that she did that for me.
Yeah, I mean, me too, because I never would have met you.
Gave you a better life overall.
Yeah, to be honest.
At least there's a silver lining to it.
Yeah, I had no problem with anything else. I was just kind of like calling out that whole like her dad wouldn't let her keep you. That didn't make any sense to me.
But it makes sense since you shortened that.
So did you make that up, or did she make that up, or is that one of the reasons, or like what?
It's one of the silver lining reasons of my adoption.
Okay, so her dad did not make her give you up.
Well, he gave her two things, and
but she's 24, so he gave her two things. See, you said that the other day.
Okay, here's the thing: she was living underneath his roof at the time, so
my way or the highway.
My way or the highway. I don't care of your age. You either do this or you adopt it.
So you either abort it or adopt it. You're not having a baby under my roof, 23-year-old.
Yep, kind of like that. And she, so the financials, she didn't have the financials, so she adopted me.
What a sick bastard her dad is.
She doesn't really speak to me anymore.
Wow, what a sick bastard. Well, two grandfathers, 2-0. Tommy, anything else you want to say? But no, we'll talk about this more on Throwdown and Monetize this week, part 2. I can't wait to talk about it.
And dude, I'm sorry. I hope you find out who did this to your channel. That's truly ridiculous.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You should really think about what you did. Joe does nothing wrong in this community. Joe provides nothing but entertainment. And then there's people out there that are assholes that want to hurt people. And Joe depends on this as a job.
Well, guess what, Tommy? It doesn't matter who did it, because there's going to be a lot of people that drop coming up this week. Stay tuned. It's going to be real interesting, Tommy. You're going to like this week. This week is going to be a fun week on YouTube for me. Ooh, because I won't know who did it, but I'll know that a lot of people are dropping like flies. There's going to be a lot of casualties when the Hiroshima bomb drops this week. I love you, Tommy NC. And I will see you on Monetize This and on Throwdown, perhaps. And we'll talk about your video.
Yeah.
Jake, any news or anything that you've been catching that we haven't gotten to here?
No, I'm kind of just going through the ins and outs, and I have not seen any updates. I was curious to see if they had any postings about Seth's health, like if they said that he actually did injure anything, because some of those shots look pretty heinous.
Just think it was surface stuff, that they...
It looked pretty superficial, but still, you never know sometimes, so...
Yeah, that's true.
The only report I saw was that Undertaker finished his speech and then walked off, and that was it, so...
Oh, you mean off air or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got most of it out the right way anyway, at least on the TV.
Yeah. I mean, he got what he needed to, so... It was pretty much just don't forget about rest in peace after it, and that was it.
Did he say that? Did that come over the air? I didn't hear.
No,
that.
they didn't get that live.
Oh man, that's the line.
Yeah.
Vince is pissed. Like, no kidding. Like, I'm not kidding.
He got it out like, I want to say 15 seconds later on Twitter. It wasn't much longer. So
Vince is pissed, dude. That's like the line. Vince is like, God damn it. Someone's fired, dude. I'm not kidding.
And you figure, because they used to hate the overrun on USA because they would screw up their scheduling for the rest of the night, and they would have to remove anywhere from 1 to 3 commercial breaks through one of their TV points. But you figured they'd want it because more people stayed tuned to that third hour spot. So
yeah, the minute this happened, if everybody remembers, I was mad because you knew, because when you know it's going to end, it's not as exciting. So not only is the show already not as exciting and is 3 hours long, dude, there was actually people saying, like, thank God it's already too long enough. Thank God they put it down. What? What were people talking about? Like, you want the run over. That's the one thing that's kind of, like, I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the night.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you clearly know every single time what is going to happen at the end of the night, and it sucks.
Super Chat Party.
What up, Bri Guy?
Hashtag JCSARMY for life. Ranch police car light.
Bry
Yeah,
Guy,
we gotta
thanks.
get Bry Guy modded again. Same thing with S. Dollar.
Oh, that's right. I couldn't find S. Dot for some reason. I was looking for
Yeah,
him.
because his is the dot.
Oh.
His name changed on here, so.
That might be it. I was like, is that
Yeah,
a
it's
parody?
the dot speaks now.
Really?
Bry Guy as well, yeah. His is the dot speaks.
Like Cronin speaks?
Coincides with his YouTube, and the Bry Guy's on there as well, and.
I'm looking for him now. Oh, fuck it. I fucked up.
I told him, I said, we'll get it figured out eventually. You know, we're back here for hopefully not long, but, you know, you never know. It seems like it'll be a little bit of time, so.
Yeah, we'll be on this channel probably for a while. Thank you, Bry Guy. Appreciate that. I will get everybody, or try to get as many remodded as we can. And hit me up on Patreon tonight, guys. I'm going to have a hell of a morning madness for you tomorrow morning. A lot of stuff to kind of talk about and mention, questions. I'm putting up a Q&A on Patreon tonight. You guys can ask me anything you want on Patreon. Even the dollar patrons, I think I'm putting it up for everybody. So just make sure you check out patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, or just download the Patreon app. It's free to download it. Become a dollar patron or follow me for free. There's going to be a bunch of shit on there. And again, thanks to Freddie Mitchell for upping his pledge back to $5. And hopefully more people will do that. And shout out to all the $25 associate producers we have over there. That's a big time thing. And that's about it, man. I mean, as far as this goes, 902, hello.
There's one more thing, Joe, that
Here
I
it
gotta
comes.
ask you. Did you show any, like, screenshot or anything of this strike that you got? Like, did you show anybody this?
No.
Can we see, like, some proof that you actually did get a strike?
I mean,
I've seen it, yeah. I mean, there's enough of that, so.
yeah, I showed it to Jake. I just don't want to show it to. I just don't show it because there's no reason.
There's a
to
lot
show
of,
it.
like, private, you know, as you know, like, you can
Okay,
edit
well,
it.
All right, yeah, because I showed my strike, because I got a strike before you did. I don't know if you know this, but 5 days ago from Super Ugly Show, I got a strike on my channel for the clip that I posted, obviously, of Ken calling them, and the Heights man won, and blah, blah, blah. So.
Oh, well,
that's bullshit, too, see?
Yeah, I mean, I heard about that, too, and I thought that, you know, this is all just dumb. Anyone that's so
Anyone
scared.
flagging shit is
anybody that's
super
scared of somebody's, like, shit. Like, I mean, dude, people have said shit about me that's insane, and my wife. I never did anything to those people because I don't care. It's just fucking words. If you don't like it, get a fucking helmet or something, you know? But that's people that do it are fucking mongoloids usually, so.
Well, you know, I mean, like, and just to point out, because I know there were some people still in the chat that think I was lying on my last call. Why would me and YR want to take away the content that we?
Why would
fucking had
YR
fun?
report my Twitter? Why would he report Ken's show?
That's true, and that's
He already
something
did that. So,
again,
like, and then why would he
know,
say
and
he's
then-
going to do it? Why would he then say he's going to do it, and then it happens? I mean,
that is weird, and he did it to me before too. So again, like, I don't truly believe this was him this time, but again, I can only speak for myself. So
I don't honestly, dude.
can't
I don't believe anyone. I don't know. I mean, I actually kind of believe you
Yeah.
more. Honestly, I can tell you the heat's less on you. I know that because, and that's amazing. And it really is. It's true. A lot of people don't think like he wouldn't. You know, as much as you're a shit sometimes, but you can understand why people think you did it. You know what I mean? But I can tell you that you're not the number one suspect. I will say that.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, I don't know, but it is what it is. I truly believe I know Wire's done shitty things. I know Al too well. I mean, he did it to me several times. So, but this time around, it's not him.
If he had done it,
believe
if he had done it and came to me and said like I did it and I fucking was angry and I made a mistake, I would probably forgive it, to be honest. Even as fucked up as it is. As fucked up as it is, dude. I know, but it's fucked up, and as fucked up as it is, I'd be, we could figure it out. Even though it is fucked up for someone to do that, you know that. And that's it, man. That's all I want to say about it. I'm gonna let you go, but that's all I got to say about it. All right.
Everybody's striking everybody. That's dirty.
Yeah, it's fucking gay is what it is. Anybody doing that is just dumb.
Somebody said in the chat, why? Oh, Jason Hayes said, why the fuck would Joe delete all of his videos if he didn't get a strike? Obviously, you're in damage control mode now because you got to make sure you don't get any more strikes. You don't want to get the channel terminated. That's the problem.
Well, I basically was like,
trying to protect yourself.
Yeah, let me go ahead and I'll take all these down then.